Welcome back to the charming chaos of three guys, and sometimes Bob podcast, tucked away in our beloved cigar cave, a place where cigars meet motor oil and haircuts are as likely as heart-to-hearts. Dive into a space where each smoke swirl could unravel a story and every tune-up is paired with wisdom you didn't know you needed. Fancy a trim or a tipple, courtesy of the mischievous mixologists at Steam Distillery, serving up spirited as our conversation.
Joined by your favorite hosts, and maybe Bob, if he's not lost on the way here again. We roam from the profound to the perfectly ordinary and sometimes take sharp lefts into the wonderfully weird. It's all part of the charm in our peculiar part lounge, part garage, part salon, where normal is the oddest thing you'll hear. Sponsored by the eclectic corners of the Cigar Cave and the Angry Scientists at Steam Distillery. Gear up for an escapade of guffaws, insights, and the odd puzzler. So kick back, light up, and let's set off on this freewheeling journey of chat and chance. Remember, this isn't just any podcast. It's your passport to a world of impromptu adventures and dialogue. And now, a special hello to our friends listening from afar.
Germany and Austria. Hallo und herzlich willkommen an alle unsere Zuhörer in Deutschland und Österreich. Es freut uns sehr, euch dabei zu haben.
Israel, hello to all our listeners in Israel. Thank you for being with us.
New Zealand, kia ora to all our listeners in New Zealand. We're stoked to have you tuning in.
사우스 코리아, 안녕하세요. 한국에서 듣고 계신 모든 분들께 함께해 주셔서 감사합니다.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, you're off.
No.
Wow. Hey, there we are.
We got it.
Am I on? I don't even know if I'm
No,
on.
you're on. You're on.
Okay.
Oh, you've never really
No
been
bam.
on. You're always,
I'm always
No
always
bam.
a little off.
No
Wow.
bam. So I
There's Wang.
hey Wayne, can I have one of those too?
Thank
I'd
you,
appreciate
sir.
you. So I did.
Oh shit. All right, we're getting attacked, boys. There's 4 Hueys up in the air flying by.
Those aren't Hueys. They don't use those anymore. Those are Blackhawks.
Okay, well, Blackhawks, Hueys.
They took the place. Hueys have been gone for quite some time.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
but-
Vietnam.
But from
Well, they used them up until the,
from the 5 miles away I am from them, they look like a
late
helicopter.
80s, early 90s. They still had some around.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Yeah.
so I changed it up. So I want to first off shout out to Dr. Phil and the Biebs, Justin Bieber, for getting up and doing our intro this morning.
Yeah, no, thank you, Dr.
And
Phil.
the assortment of foreigners that figured time to give a shout out to everybody. But you know what? They don't have a Hebrew speaker on the AI.
Maybe we can get.
So I throw in an
an
Italian accented English person. So
which is
basically
Israel?
the same thing. It is today.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Thank you, sir.
All right, hey, wow. Oh, and he's got the official.
And I see the left-handed one.
left-handed.
There's one left-handed one.
That's
3
mine.
guys and sometimes Bob.
You're left-handed?
Giant.
left-handed.
Oh shit! I should have done
mug.
2. I did 3 rights and 1 left.
You can really buy a fucking.
Well, you just
right
print it
or
on the
left
other, you
hand?
just print it on the other side.
No shit.
Yeah, so that way it's facing out instead of at me.
Wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing.
You got to get out and around. Come on, what's the matter?
What if he's good out in the square?
Well, yeah, well, there's that.
in Guten Titan?
Guten Tag.
Tight. Yeah. So so here we are.
With the whole
Sorry,
end
sorry,
of-
Bob. My English is a lot like my German.
It sucks.
Not right.
But your pig Latin is spot on.
Oh yes, it is.
There is a
Yeah.
there is a downside to those 16, 20 ounce coffee.
You're fucking huge. And the coffee gets
I
cold.
love that.
That's the problem.
Oh, no, I
is you
drink
put
cold
your
coffee.
in, and then by the time you get halfway down, you go,
I got to pee again.
Yeah, I didn't realize after they got here and I looked at them, I'm like, holy shit. Then I started thinking, well,
I
my
love
pint
that size
glass
of
of
cup.
beer is 16 ounces. Now I've got 4x more ounces than that. I should
Yeah.
have gone back to the 16 or
No,
12.
great
But yeah,
cut.
no, they're
Good
good.
job.
Huge.
You can put some fucking soup in them.
You
Well,
could,
yeah.
well,
but
that's
yeah.
it.
I like drinking coffee out of big cups because.
And you know what? You don't have to fill them all the way up.
No, you don't. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
There's a
half
thing.
full or half empty?
It depends. It depends on my theory on that whole chicken egg full empty thing is what is your end result going to be? If you're in the middle of filling it up and you stop, but you're going to fill it up some more, it is half full. If you are drinking it and it's going down, it's half empty because that's your end goal.
Wow. Yeah, okay, there's that theory that's half full, half empty thing, but it's also maybe you just got the wrong fucking size cup.
Or that.
No. I think if there was a bigger one, I would drink out of it.
You get one of them redneck guzzlers?
Yeah.
The 7-Eleven things?
Yeah, you got to have a fucking lanyard around it to carry it, right? And a Sherpa.
I've seen the cups about that big. And
No, that
a gallon of juice.
I usually keep that size cup like in my motorhome.
Okay.
So when I do make a cup of coffee if I'm outside,
you don't have to run back inside.
I don't want to go back in. And if I need to pee, I just go behind the motorhome and pee. So, I mean, there is that. I mean, the neighbors mind a little bit, but I just wave at them and tell them good morning. Coffee. I got some extra.
Yeah,
Big cup.
So what's everybody got going on here? We got today's Tuesday. We got golf tonight.
Oh, we're down a man.
Is JJ not available?
No,
he threw his back out last week?
No.
Did he play last week?
Poor JJ and Kim. Technically, they're supposed to be in Mexico right now, in La Paz.
So apparently they're not, though.
They are not.
Where are they
So
stuck?
the night before they left
Christmas.
on their trip, they were getting ready, and they left one of the passports sitting on top of the... I don't know if it was the dining table or if it was on the coffee table or...
Passport.
At home?
Yeah, at home. And no, it's not what you're thinking there. So in the middle of the night, their wonderful little puppy
chews
the corner of Kimberly's passport off, and it happens to be the corner that has her name, a little bit of her name, and the barcode on it.
That sucks.
So guess what?
They can't go.
They said they checked with TSA, but you don't check with TSA. I mean, TSA don't give a shit if you got a passport, if you got a driver's license. So they get out of Medford, no problem. They go to LAX, and they're going to get ready to get on the flight or into where
the international flight. Then that's
the international flight that you need a passport for, and they go, oh no, this is not going to work for you. And
the boarding agent?
Whoever was checking passports to get on, and apparently they got left behind.
So did they just hang out there and?
Yeah, they're down. They went to Hermosa Beach, so that happened Saturday morning.
Oh shit!
And so they went over to Hermosa, which is, if you're familiar with Los Angeles, Hermosa is just right on the other side of the airport.
Where's Hismosa?
Hismosa is upriver.
Because we know where Mimosa is.
Yeah, Mimosa, Hismosa, Hermosa.
Hermosa's in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah. Or in the laundry room. It depends on the time of day.
If you get her drunk, she's loading the dishwasher.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Better.
Yeah.
Because fucking I don't do that shit.
So they hung out there for a couple days, and then they went to Anaheim yesterday and stayed right across the street.
They're basically in Mexico anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
minus the fishing that they went on. Oh, I got
they can fish there.
Pictures of the Sunday fishing for them were all. I don't know if they were yellowfin. They went tuna fishing. Robert and.
So Robert and Esther went. Oh, yeah.
Robert, Esther, and Tim and Jen Hannah went, and they went fishing and just absolutely
fucking limited out
on
sending
tuna.
pictures to JJ nonstop. Probably.
Yeah, I feel bad. It's an unfortunate situation. It really. I mean, yeah. Who thought their dog would have done?
Ate it. Yeah,
dog would eat their passport or.
So now they can really believe that when my dog ate my homework.
Yes. Well, them being school teachers, that is a true thing.
Yeah.
So, but they're going to be back, I believe, Thursday. They're going to do Disneyland for like 2 days.
You would think, though, because I know one time.
Adapt and overcome.
I know one time my parents were flying out of Medford, and for some reason they got to the airport, just in time to walk through security and check in, and my mom had forgotten her driver's license. And they just, I don't know if they'd take them in the back room, do a body cavity search, all that kind of stuff, but whatever. But there was a way. There was a way, and she didn't have to get it.
Well, this was probably 1980.
No, this was, it was in the...
Was it pre-9/11?
No, actually, I don't know. It might have been right around 9/11. So if it may have been late 90s.
Pre-9/11, you could get away with just walking in the airport and walking to your plane without talking to anybody.
Yeah,
as long as you had a ticket, you could get in.
Yeah, you had a ticket, you can get in. But you would think that if she's got her driver's license and she's got a passport, it's just got an end chewed off, that there would have been a way to.
You would think, as punch in a fucking number.
Yeah.
We live in Big Brother world. They know.
They've got facial recognition on you as soon as you walked in that building.
I'm not gonna lie. When I come back from Vietnam, when we were in
Brought COVID
Wuhan,
home?
when I
Via
brought
fucking Nam.
via fucking Nam, when we came back, because we were in Wuhan, I was 5 minutes out of Medford Airport, landing, and my phone blows up. I'm like, why is my phone ringing and messages and all this shit? Get on the ground, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not early. I got messages from the basically Oregon Department of Health and Services going, hey.
Well, because you were there for COVID.
Yeah,
brought it back.
we noticed that you were overseas and you stopped in Wuhan and you went to Vietnam and Cambodia. How you feeling? I'm like, how did you know I was there? We know
everything. Well, that's what they had. There's a big, I don't say controversy, but that thing on January 6th. You heard about it?
Oh,
you heard something about it?
Yeah, a little bit.
But they basically captured everybody's metadata that was in the area, in the freaking Capitol Mall area, and then went through and researched everybody.
Found out who they were.
Yeah, and it's like, that's some crazy shit.
And you can't tell me a little corner of your passport gets chewed off.
Yeah, and you can't function without
part of the freaking QR code on there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but QR codes have menus.
Yeah, how are you supposed to order your drink?
I want to eat.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation, but one thing with JJ and Kim, they always adapt and overcome, and they try.
They make the best of it. Because either that, if you not, then you just sit there and cry. What's you going to do?
Yeah,
you got no options.
There's going to be a little bit of that.
You're going to sprint through the door.
Yeah,
because sort of the heavy set lady checking your freaking ticket's going to be like, she's not chasing you down. You should have just gone for it.
Yeah. And then get stuck in Mexico, which is the worst place to get stuck in.
And La Palmas? Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the new...
that's going to be the next place, because I was looking at real estate down there, and they had some good deals, but it's going up fast. It's going to be New Belize.
The fields are there right now.
Yeah.
They're there in a different area than everybody is, but they're like, hey, we should get together for dinner. We went out fishing. They got the same fish that Robert and Tim and Jen and Esther
So
caught.
they're all eating freaking yellowfin.
Yeah, and it's like...
getting their dose of mercury for the week.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people from Grants Pass.
Yeah.
A lot of people from Grants Pass that...
Well, what's his name? Music shop guy.
Grant.
Grant Jones. Grant Jones. Yeah, he's got a place down there, and he's apparently looking to selling it.
Really?
He wasn't Airbnb in it, but he was doing that, but he's managing it himself.
Right.
Yeah. I saw Keaton not too long ago. He was at Casablanca, and I asked him, I says, your dad down in Mexico? He's like, no, he's actually looking at selling the place and not going down there anymore.
Probably wants a small fortune.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't do anything cheap.
But it was, he showed me pictures. Grant showed me pictures of it. It's a nice place down there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that much money. And he was down there 6 months out of the year.
There's another guy that was friends with, Mike Egan.
Yeah.
I can't remember his buddy's name, but he's got a place down there. And then we met the dude's got to be about dead by now because he was old 5 years ago. He had a little cigar shop down there.
Oh.
And or knew a guy that had a cigar shop that he had a
connection.
He had a connection to, a vested interest or whatever it was, and he was talking about it. It sounded like a great place. It's the new Riviera.
Well, I said it's Belize got blown out from all those commercials on TV about come to Belize, it's cheap, and now it's not cheap.
I remember
everybody went to
down
Belize.
there in La Paz and seeing all the forests and the trees, and
they're not there anymore.
This is in Laredo.
That's different from La Paz.
It is way different.
In Laredo in Texas.
We went to La Paz.
We went to La Paz.
We didn't. Well, we went to the dock of La Paz.
Well, there was no point in going in.
No, there wasn't. But Laredo's on the other side.
I tried selling wind, but I didn't have a bag to put it in. So
you got to be prepared, man.
I do. And
back in the day, you would have had that bag, but now,
now I'm older.
You're older. You're not the Boy Scout you used to be.
No, I forget shit.
He's not even the Girl Scout he wanted to be.
Oh, you can probably pull that off.
Hey, you were in the land of the lost here this last weekend.
I went down to the Bay Area, and
how was it?
I had fun. I had a good time. Went down to Capitola, spent a couple of nights down.
Isn't that a sausage or something? No, it's capicola. Capicola. That's a fucking
different one.
Different meat.
Yeah, it's. But we ended up going to the Crow's Nest and had a great meal there.
There used to be a place here in town called the Crow's Nest.
There was a place in Hawaii called the Crow's Nest. Everybody's got a Crow's Nest.
Everybody's got a Crow's Nest. Yeah, I've seen one of them on a ship, and I've been up on top of them. It's like They're way to hell up there.
Yeah, that's because
Climb that damn ladder.
That's where the crows go.
No, the crows are always on the ground eating trash. What the fuck? They're never up that high.
They're on a roof
That's
above
where the
us.
frickin'
Yeah, they'll dance up there on.
That's where the predator birds are, so they can see the frickin'
I don't know.
fish and shit that they want.
No,
be
it was
ravens
fun
up
though.
there.
We ended up going down to Corralitos, where they have a little market down there. And,
A bodego?
A bodega?
It's just
yeah, bodega.
a bodega.
Bodega?
It's called Corralitos Market, and they make sausages, different kinds, and they must have, I bet you, over 20.
Is this kind of like the Forrest Gump thing where you make shrimp gumbo, shrimp
Shrimp gum-
tacos, shrimp this?
It could be.
Shrimp scampi,
They got Cajun,
Grits
they
and
got
shrimp.
buffalo, and all kinds of different kinds of weird
Of
meats.
sausages?
Sausages, yeah, and then
Really?
I brought back some
They-
Deutsch sausages.
So they're link?
Yeah,
They're not patty.
They're not patty?
probably not
yeah,
patty.
about that long.
So they case them and everything there. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And
So-
I go in there and I get 2 of different kinds, and they have one's a pineapple, and there's another one's got apricot in it. And,
Really?
and they have a Cajun that's pretty good, but I got the hot link.
Oh,
And-
those are my favorite.
And put jalapenos all over it.
A Cajun sausage, not a Cajun from Louisiana. That's
Yeah.
standing there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Be honest with you, it could have been chopped up and put in there.
Oh, God.
You know what? You got to cull the herd somehow.
Yeah.
And if you can sausage them, that's better than. I mean, if the Donner Party had a sausage machine,
They would probably have a lot of sausage.
they would have
probably
they would
still
have
be
been like,
alive.
why didn't we get some fucking Cajuns up
Well,
here?
then you can have the Italian, but you got to have fennel in it.
Is it Italian or Italian?
It's Italian.
I always get in trouble for that.
Yes,
So
I
did you
know.
hear? I saw a thing. Speaking of food and making food, there's a vegan donut shop in New York, Long Island, I think is what it was.
Gluten-free.
Recently. Was it gluten free?
I have no idea.
It's probably both. If you're vegan, you want gluten free also. But they got busted because they got caught. So they
got caught with real chicken eggs?
No. They got caught buying fucking Dunkin' Donuts and passing it off as their fucking vegan gluten free because they delivered a shipment to a cafe or something like that, and one of the donuts was their signature, the pink with the D sprinkles on it, the D-shaped sprinkles, and so they're like, no, that's not that. There's no way we would do that. And they're like, that's the Dunkin' Donut sprinkles on top, the D-shaped. Where did you get them from then? Where did you get them? Show me the sprinkles. Oh, I'm too busy now. I can't show it. So they sent them an Amazon link to the sprinkles that they used. Looked nothing like it, apparently. Looked nothing like it. So yeah, so there was.
Yeah, I heard about that. It was a week
So
ago.
then they did their own gluten test too, and it was full of gluten. And they're like, what else is in there? So yeah,
Well,
they got
gluten and
probably a chicken egg.
animal parts.
Well,
Yeah.
bacon fat.
So
coconut.
they paid money to acquire a donut.
Mm-hmm.
Then they turned around and sold the same thing at a higher price.
Well, yeah, because you're calling it vegan gluten free. You can charge
you can
$8 for a donut.
You can charge three
Probably
times,
in
four
Long
times
Island.
more for saying
In Long Island, that's
vegan.
a $15 donut right there in Long
probably.
Island.
And then Dunkin' Donuts is
Oh.
$1.99.
He's buying they're buying the $19 dozen and then selling them for $8 a piece.
Yeah. Well, it's like that hamburger I got down there.
The vegan
Was
one
it a vegan hamburger?
The vegan hamburger. Yeah.
with the vegan cows.
At Yaks.
Hey, all I gotta say is
great burger.
we
Lot of
help
fun.
we help out the vegetarians and the vegans because we eat the meat.
The PETA.
Yeah,
Bleeding,
we're-
tasty animals.
Are they still around?
Who?
Oh, sure.
PETA.
Sure.
PETA.
They're kind of quiet.
They're just making those wraps now, right?
yeah.
And they're in a
Those
pit
are
making wraps.
The three-legged animal.
Three-legged pitas.
Yeah.
Three-legged PETA.
Oh, that's interesting.
Anyway, I don't take much stock into organic or
Of course not.
vegan or.
See, I like organic. I try to buy organic as much as possible.
Do
Just
you
because
really think it's organic?
it has to be.
Because
the label said so.
Because the label said so. Yeah.
No, but my thought is, yeah, I'm sure there's some that's not, because if you got an organic farm and you got your fucking chickpeas and cherries and whatever the fuck you're growing organically, and there's a commercial fucking Koch brothers farm next to you, there's going to be some spray coming over in the wind.
There have been lawsuits over that
Yeah.
because the organic farmer didn't have a neighbor that
Was not
sprayed.
organic.
Was not organic, and some big ass. We don't have family farms anymore.
Correct.
We have
Very few.
I mean,
very few corporations.
So
they put that in, and they got sued. And I don't remember if the organic guy won or not, or they said.
Depends where he's at. If he went to the Ninth Circuit, he won.
Yeah, I gotta believe if you're not growing it yourself and maintaining
No, yeah.
that you really don't know if that's 100% organic. I mean, yeah, you got to trust what the label says.
The labels, but the thing is,
okay, but you buy premium gas.
I do.
Is it really premium, or is it
Well,
mid-grade that they're
according to the
charging
red
more
handle that I buy, it has a
Okay,
certain
so
amount of
it's the same-
octane.
Things
same
are
kind of
labeled
thing.
what they're labeled.
It's,
and
it's regular gas with some P in it, and that's why it's called premium.
Yeah.
for premium? Okay.
so, but my thing is I would assume, and maybe I'm wrong at this, that see what I do though, and let me just backtrack a little bit. That's why I do self-serve checkout. I buy organic, but I bring it up as regular.
Yeah. So,
Of course you do.
Right.
So,
well, hey,
I'm saving like 13 cents a pop.
times are tough
You
out
know?
there.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Binomic.
That's what I'm going to jail for.
You
is freaking stealing from the man. But I would assume that
And
there are
bags.
those watchdog groups out there that are grabbing a freaking peach off the shelf that says organic and having it tested.
I'm sure there are.
I'm
And
sure there's-
and that the penalties I would assume would be astronomical.
Yes, I would imagine. So
Now,
it's
does
not
it-
worth them not.
Yeah, what's not worth it?
Does that hit the store up because they're selling organic today? Or does it go to the guy that?
I mean, I don't know.
I think it's a cast of the net.
I think it's a
Mislabeled.
cast of the net. Whoever's got the most money, they start with the store, then the supplier, the distributor, or whatever.
Well,
you didn't do your due diligence and make sure that because I know when I buy stuff like for steam, if I buy grains or I buy even like our bulk stuff we make the extracts out of, I get a freaking lab sheet with it that shows everything it's been
The
tested for.
certificate
The certificate of
compliance.
freaking compliance or
Yeah.
purity or
They're called certs.
cert things. Yeah. So.
Well, if I was a large grocery store and I had an organic section,
First off, Bob, you're a person. You can't be a grocery store. You can identify as one, maybe. I don't know.
identify-
Yeah, you're identifying it.
Anyways, go ahead.
But the thing is, given the shadiness, possibly, I, as a store, would make goddamn sure that if I got an orange from a supplier that I randomly test to make damn sure, I would do the testing so I don't get sued.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
though I'm not the one that did it.
But my thing is, I can see that for like our regional chains, if you even have it anymore. When Fred Meyer's was a regional chain, I could see them doing it because they didn't have the deep pockets that Walmart's. Because Walmart could give a fuck.
The Kroger.
But Kroger's got them now. Kroger's got Fred Meyer's and the Kroger's and whatever else they've got. But
Safeway.
yeah,
I would
no,
believe
Albertsons
down there
and Safeway are the same.
I believe down at the farmer's market, you're going to get a better
Oh, yeah,
opportunity
absolutely.
of buying something that's organic.
Yeah, and I get vegetables and stuff to grocery market during summer. I do.
Yeah, no, they got good stuff down
But
there.
the
A lot
rest of
great
the
local
but like,
farms.
and that's why like the meats and stuff, I will get organic and grass raised or grass finished, fed, all that kind of stuff, cows, just because
Because corn's not normal.
corn's not normal. Well, and
But it sure makes that beef taste
It's not
good.
it's not so much the corn.
Yeah.
It's that when they finish them on the grains to get that last layer of fat going in there.
Yeah, baby.
They also, because that's not a natural thing and the cows can't handle it, they have to load them up with all those fucking hormones. That's when the hormones and shit come in, is because they can't, just to keep them alive long enough for them to fatten up. And that's
Yeah.
what's going to fucking kill society.
It's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a bunch of tiny,
That's what
tainted
they're-
men running around.
They're fattening us up.
They
to
are.
kill us off.
But I noticed a difference when I switched over a couple years ago. I went and I got off of any kind of processed foods and grains.
Okay.
So I would get, my tortillas were coconut flour tortillas, and I'd make I got all my meat delivered from Butcher Box, and they're all natural, whatever, the good shit. And I'd stop drinking beer. I would drink vodka. And first off, just in the first week, just from the amount of inflammation in my body going down.
Yeah, I remember when you did all that.
I lost like 35 pounds over the first month and a half probably,
Right.
and just felt better overall. And then I decided I liked beer too much, so I just said the hell with it. And you'd think I could just keep the
And
diet
went back
the
to
same.
McDonald's and
Well, yeah, you'd think that I could just keep on the eating part, but still drink some beer. But no, I went. I'm 100% one way or the other. I'm just not.
right. You are an all or nothing guy.
You know.
What about whole grain bread? I mean,
No, any kind of processed grains are not your body. The way they're processed is, from what I understand, it causes a lot of inflammation in the body. Seed oils, like your vegetable oils and canola oils. So even now, I have coconut, or for cooking, I use either coconut oil or avocado oil.
Mm-hmm. I use avocado.
Yeah, because that's actually seed oils themselves were initially meant for industrial lubrication because it was cheap to make. And saves petroleum. But yeah, whole grains, that's why like the old government food pyramid, that was all developed because of the lobbyists for the
Bob.
grain industries.
Fucking lobbyist.
And the whole thing about meat, being red meat and all that kind of stuff with the cholesterol and how bad for you is.
Oh, it's so delicious.
There was a study back in late 60s, early 70s. This scientist did or whatever for the sugar industry, and that study came out and said that the meat was doing all this, and then they found out a number of years later that he falsified all the shit to where, because like cholesterol in your body manufactures cholesterol. Your cholesterol is there to help when your blood vessels or whatever are damaged.
It's good and bad.
It's damaged, but they're there to repair or plug up when there's damage inside, which the damage is caused by sugar and refined foods. So if you take out the refined foods, your cholesterol level means nothing because it's not going to clot up. It's not going anywhere.
There you
Well,
go.
remember yesterday I had a conversation about illness.
Oh yeah. Tony, two nuts on your shoulder. Tony.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
Two
your
nuts
butt-
on your well, wait, go not back to back minute.
Well,
But go ahead, Bob.
I want to go. Yeah, go
Come
ahead,
on, Bob, go first.
Yeah.
But the other Bob that was here when his wife is
She's a mess.
inflammation, and
Yeah, something like that.
heavy duty. And Tony asked a question. Says, "Did she grow up as low income, middle income, high income?" And he said, "Low income folks have less problems with what she's suffering from, and part of that is they're exposed to more and immune."
Yeah,
and he
they're
brought
out
up
there playing in the dirt.
Not the Quakers, the
Amish.
Amish, who have no cancer and some of the other stuff. Well, first, they live quietly, but they grow their own. They don't.
They have their own stock of everything.
Yeah, and so there's an example of what processed foods
Yeah.
can do.
Well, and you look at the studies against meat. That's for an example. They're so, they're doing a study or a poll or whatever, and they're like, how many days a week do you eat meat? Well, 7, whatever. Okay, great. Do you have high cholesterol? Yep. Okay. You have you had a heart attack? Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's the red meat. Well, but they don't ask them what other bullshit have you eaten with that red meat? Was that red meat in the form of a McDonald's fucking hamburger?
Right.
Was it a freaking ribeye that came from a good freaking nice healthy happy cow?
Right.
Or was
Not
it
so
some
happy now.
Not so happy now? Or was it the Taco Bell that's actually only 2% meat and whatever else sawdust?
3. They
Is
got
it 3
3.
now?
They
They're
got
up to
3.
3.
There you got 3.
But yeah, and the rest is freaking chickpeas and sawdust.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah.
So,
But so good.
but yeah,
Sawdust is good.
because there's a guy that I follow
flavor.
on Instagram. He's a retired orthopedic surgeon. Eats nothing but red meat and eggs and cheese.
He's a protein guy.
He's a carnivore, and his cholesterols and everything's been low. And there's a lot of people that write in saying, "Yeah, I started following you 6 months ago, and I changed my diet, and now my diabetes is gone, and all this shit of just because your body gets what it needs." And they're saying that the nutrients that you get from the red meat, as opposed to those same nutrients getting through a strictly vegan lifestyle, your body absorbs the vegan stuff in a different way that's not really usable, even though it says you're getting all these vitamins and minerals. Without the red meat involved, your body doesn't absorb them in the same way. It doesn't use them the
There was a
same way.
basketball player. Was it Larry Bird or who was the guy who was out of Portland?
No, that was
Clyde the Glide.
Clyde
Drexler?
Drexler.
No, there was
Before him.
before him. There was
That's before our time.
he was vegan or vegetarian. Vegan, I don't think you can have if it's got a face, you can't eat it.
yeah.
But yeah, he was a great basketball player. I can't remember that fucking name. Anyway, he got to a point where they said, "Eat some meat," because he was hurting himself all the time.
Yeah, the protein. He was not getting proper proteins in the body, and it's great if I have never met a real healthy
Vegan.
vegan.
They always look sickly.
Or a
Well, we can't really see them through their hemp clothes anyway.
a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Everyone I've ever met is like, damn, you look like hell.
Johnny Ruck, hey, grab yourself a headset and a microphone.
All right, we got a
I am the boss of you. You're my bitch today.
wow.
Yeah. And a chair.
Yeah, so
Oh, no, we got a chair over there by G.
yeah, we can. We got chairs
We got
everywhere.
you got like
whole-
27.
That's one thing here at the
place is
Cigar
full
Cave
of-
Lounge. We got a lot
We
of
got
chairs.
like 27 fucking chairs over here.
Yeah.
20.
22.
22.
22?
Add Roy's and I's.
Oh, okay.
What's the mouth of my eye? Bill Walton.
Nice.
Bill Walton, yes.
Finger. Cross your
But
legs,
was
did
he
you?
a Portland Trailblazer? I thought he was a Los Angeles Laker.
He probably was at one time.
Yeah, I think they kind of play around.
He was the most decorated player in '77, before you guys were born.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but
I don't remember much from '77. All right, we're gonna get it on.
It wasn't much different than 76 and 78.
No, not that I can recall. I didn't give a shit.
those are the best years of the Ford Bronco, let me tell you.
Yeah.
77 to 79.
Yeah.
That's the best years ever.
That's a good year.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. The plug.
All right. So,
Heck yeah, that's unsightly.
That's the
Yeah,
straight pubes. Nobody likes them.
Yeah.
Old gray ones.
Yeah,
straight. Yeah, that's Asians.
Asians.
Asians have straight pubes.
Straight pubes.
Here's a funny fact.
Okay.
As my so remember when 20 plus years ago they had the big
I don't remember yesterday. Just throw that out there.
But you'll remember when I tell you this. The big tsunami it hit that
Japan.
No,
island.
Indonesia and all that.
Indonesia that wiped out took out the fucking beach.
It swept everybody back out to sea.
Right.
Went
Phuket.
over the island, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The
So
island was
how they
Phuket.
identified a lot of bodies from between races was pubic hair. Because
They couldn't do that nowadays.
yeah. No, there's a bare carpet or linoleum floor.
Linoleum floor, yeah.
But they looked at the Asian countries. That's how they identified their race because they were all bloated and they're all whited
There
out.
was some perverted fucking coroner going, I'm checking out the pubes on this one. Come on, bring them in
Yeah,
here.
look it up. It's a true.
So, guys, do you know John at all? I know he buys cigars sometimes, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've known him since like 4th grade or whatever. I don't know, but yeah.
Poor bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a very good.
So I've been
judgment
telling him to
of
come
friends.
down here, but then he does, and I'm not here, and so, just whatever.
Well,
He actually caught me here, so welcome.
So if you're going to talk, you probably
Yeah.
need to get up there on
And
that mic a little
Not
bit so we
not
can
that
hear
it's
you.
going to be an issue, but
Yeah.
there's no filters here either.
Yeah.
So. And John is kind of like me as far as
It's
being
kind of like
vocal.
if you need to talk, you got to wait till they either pass out or they take a
What are you
breath.
talking about?
The two of you fuckers.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know.
Bam.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we've done this once or twice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what you got to say, Roy?
Well,
Table's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came home with a
Yeah, well, I don't think that's enough. But
perfect. No, yeah. Yesterday's I hit 92 degrees in the valley coming home.
Which valley?
San Fernando?
Sacramento.
Sacramento?
Oh, that's warm.
Oh,
That's hot as shit over there.
Yeah, it was 92, and that lake is Shasta.
She's a full one.
She is.
Is it?
yeah,
Good.
Yeah. I mean, I think you could lay in the water, extend your arm, and touch the green. That's how close it is.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, come on, you puss.
No
You ain't got no
desire
hair in
to
your
go
butt.
Okay,
down
first off,
Shasta.
green what?
Tree.
Leave.
Oh, I thought you because the bridge going over is green too, right? I'm like,
No,
the water's not that
concrete.
fucking. No, but doesn't there green metal?
Oh,
bridge go-
and the island, the little peninsula goes out to the island at whatever bay that is.
Yeah, that's probably not there.
Yeah, no, it ain't. It's just a little.
That's the shortcut to get up to the Sacramento Arms.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's the opposite way.
Well, we looked it up today. There's the Pit, the McLeod, and the Sacramento fill that river,
Yeah.
and
You mean the lake?
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just the big
they're
river.
full.
I don't care.
It's like
It ends in a river, doesn't it?
It starts in a river and
It
ends
starts
in a river.
and ends in a river.
Well, the three rivers come in, make the lake, and then it comes out as the Sacramento River.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the water's just there. It's beautiful.
So, Ruck, what you got going on today?
I'm just trying to figure out why they didn't use dental records, and the pubes was a better option.
Good, 'cause-
to identify.
Hey, who wants to look at fucking teeth all day when you can look at pubes?
Me?
When my Aunt Alice washes up on shore, that's a different
After a week
story.
at sea? Yeah, after a week at sea? Yeah. And she wasn't that hot to begin with, so.
Right. Well, okay.
Probably the same scent.
Yeah. It's probably
Bob's
hasn't
over
changed
there
at all,
looking it up too.
Yeah.
Well, here I am,
There you are.
damn near 79, and I've learned something. If this is true, I thought I was done.
Look it up. I
am.
investigate. You're not only are you logistics, you're also a R&D
Yeah.
Anal retentive.
and anal retention.
Anal something. I don't know.
I
So-
got
Or just
the
an asshole.
alphabet.
Well, there's that.
there's
That's what
that.
you called me that before we even got started.
When did I call you that?
The days are every day.
Every day.
Pretty much
I
every fucking
think
day.
it. I don't always say it.
So
I'm a fucking joy.
You are. You're a joy, all right.
yeah.
And a delight.
Yes, I look forward to seeing your smiling
I
fucking
know you
face.
do. I
every
miss
You
day.
had a fat guy in a tree, and it's Christmas time. So I was just saying.
There
It
you
is.
go.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to do a group photo and put it on the not the AI bullshit.
No. We'll do an actual
And
one.
your beard's getting a little out of control.
Oh, so I got a call to Grandpa the other day.
yeah.
By did I tell you that story?
No.
Probably because I haven't seen you. No, I was at Casablanca because I tend to be there once in a while.
Oh yeah,
And-
from the
I tell you that story?
Yes, my grandpa said my uncle.
Yeah. So I'll tell you guys because you weren't here, or just because I want to say it again. I'm in there having my beer, and
A beer?
yeah, once or twice I do that
Okay.
a day. But so then there's the server there, little cute, little blonde 19-year-olds, whatever, 18, 19-year-old. And
Old enough to be your granddaughter.
yeah, actually, well, first off, when I walk in, I always go through the kitchen to come in, or the storeroom, because
yeah,
they've got
Michael's
a door that's
entrance.
closer to my parking spot, and it doesn't say employees only. So I fucking, all it says is no Saturday deliveries. I'm like, okay, fine. So I walk
You're
through.
not delivering on Saturday then.
No, I'm not. I'm
that's
not.
good.
And so then I come back through, and there's two guys sitting at the bar, which sucks because they were taking up my spot. And she's there, standing there, and she looks around and she sees me. She's like, "Why do you always come in the back?" And so I look at her. I said, "How many times have you said that today?" And she got this weird grin on her face. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
So, anyways,
She doesn't know.
yeah. So
Is there a Navy joke in there?
no, there's not, but we'll get to it. Yeah, John was Air Force, so we gotta.
Oh.
He was Navy also. So.
Yes.
But anyway, so I'm sitting at the bar and we're talking, and there's been this younger lesbian that's been stalking her like a motherfucker, like hardcore.
Like lipstick lesbian,
No,
or like
slot machine repair woman lesbian.
slot machine
Yeah.
repair.
Yeah, not the feminito.
Doris.
Oh God.
So then, apparently she's been coming in and like harassing, even like when she's not there. She's like, "Oh, and I'm not going to say her name because she didn't give me the permission." But she's like, "Is Noelle working today?" Or when's your next schedule? Oh, what part of town does she? And then so the other employees are like, "The fuck is this bitch doing?" And so Erica's sitting there now next to me, and I told her, I said, because there's times that I'm there and Eric and Andy aren't, and people get out of line, and I've told Eric, I said, "You mind if they're harassing your freaking
Correct.
12-year-olds, do you mind straightening them up and kicking them out?" And he's like, "No, fine, go ahead." So he tells everybody, "Mike's here and we're not, and they're giving you shit. Tell him, and he'll take care of it." So I said,
Grandpa
"Fine."
will take care
So
of
then,
you.
so then she
bouncer.
looks at me and she says, "Well, I told her that my grandpa's in here a lot, and that he wouldn't appreciate her talking to me that way." And I'm like, "You couldn't have fucking said uncle. You got to go straight for fucking grandpa." And she's like, and she stops and tries to backpedal. I'm like, "Fuck off."
So-
There goes your fucking tip.
There's your.
And you know how many servers I've sat aside with just a tip?
Too many, I suppose.
I'm not even going to touch it.
Yeah, good. I won't let you.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate that.
Solid.
Okay. Bob's got information.
So apparently,
Oh, please let this be true.
well, it is true that both Western and Asians, some have straight pubic hair. It's
There he
not
is.
But Asians also have curly hair. So
Not the ones that I've seen.
I didn't ask about your research.
Okay, now Google Asian pubic hair and see what pictures come up. I'm not doing it on my phone because I don't want those fucking ads showing up
bullshit,
anymore.
that's-
I've still got so much midget porn on my phone now that's walking up.
Maybe midget Asian porn.
Go to DuckDuck.
DuckDuckGo?
Yeah, they won't give you shit.
Oh.
Actually, they will. It still goes through Google.
Yeah. Everybody.
Every search engine
Google.
still goes through Google. They just parse it and say that they don't capture it, which is true. They don't, but Google still fucking captures
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, they get your shit.
Google gets everything.
But anyways, what you got a problem over there, bud?
It's splitting.
Well, you're right in the sun,
Yeah, I
and
know.
it's
It's blowing up.
yeah, it's blowing up on you. Is that from your from inside or yours?
That's from inside.
Inside your staff's inside, or yeah, it's that time of year.
Yeah, it is.
So a cigar will blow up if you're out in the heat and the
Yep.
sun's getting.
Well,
in.
we had two disasters with Papa T last Thursday.
Yeah, that was just kind of a weird thing. I think that
Well,
was just.
I know what it is he picks the wrong friggin' cigars.
Well, and I told him
He does
that
it all the time.
I told him, I said, "You are no longer going to go pick your own cigars out anymore. I'm going to pick them for you."
Yes, that makes
Because it will cost us way less money if we pick them for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you watching there, bud?
I found my Asian midget porn. Where'd she go?
Those aren't straight.
You don't have it.
Shit.
It must, it must
turn your-
change at 15
Yeah, you got to
years
turn
old.
your phone long ways.
It's gone. It's
Well, we got some sort of music.
we got the
going on.
frickin' 70s fucking. Well, there's just a still of it. It's giving a blow gibber.
Yeah, she's standing straight
Stand
up.
straight up.
That guy's only like 5'10".
Yeah. That's my kind of midget.
That was actually pretty cool.
You could put your plate on the head.
Anyways, yes, Papa T had two.
That's why God made them that way.
Two.
We call them end tables at my house.
I can't even complete a thought.
Well, that's
Sorry.
not surprising sometimes. I've seen you like that before.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna go see if Wang's got some more coffee in there.
Oh, just yell for Wang.
Hey, Wang! You want some coffee, John?
I probably should. I should probably have a little smoke too.
Well, yeah, we
Yeah,
got
you
all
got that in there too. Let's go in there. I'll
Yeah, you guys are off. We'll
Gotta
let
show me.
Roy and Bob talk.
Well, good. We'll straighten it out.
Yeah. Yeah, watch out for the cord.
There are all kinds of snakes and all kinds of stuff.
Put your phone in the shade.
Yeah, otherwise it'll.
Because yesterday I had it in the sun.
Oh, you
and
got a
picked
little
it up,
hot?
and it said, "Don't touch me until I'm cooler."
Yeah.
That's why I got mine under my hat.
Oh, let's see what else. Got golf tonight. Which
Oh, there
I
you
gotta
go. That
tell
should be
Michael
fun.
that.
I'm going to go get firewood this afternoon.
Did you find a spot?
I've got, the guy that I get it from, have gotten it from,
Yeah.
he's moving. And they sold the house. They had 2 offers, and they took one of them, obviously.
Well, that's
and
good.
but yeah, for more than they wanted for it, more than the asking price.
Well, that's fantastic.
So I'm going to go pick up Butch after this, and we're going to go up there and
Go load a trailer.
clean out my trailer. And I don't have much in it, but I got some. Dump that on the ground and go up there and get as much wood as I can, and just drop it at my place. And just
Are you going
leave
to
it full.
stack it, or are you just going to pitch it?
I'm just going to pitch it.
Yeah, you'll get probably about a half a cord in there if you pitch it.
Oh no, that's we have it comes in, and this guy he calls them ricks. I don't know what the hell.
So
It's a thing. It's a frame.
Okay.
And it's stacked up single.
he should have a forklift for you.
We do, and he dumps it in there. We dump it in there, and then he goes gets another, and we dump it.
He doesn't want to give you the rick.
We can take 4 of them. I don't want the damn things. They're 2x4s, and they're all broken, beat up, and shit.
Well, you could stack them in there without having to touch the wood, couldn't you? Side by side.
Yeah, but when I get down to where I dump it, it's got a dump trailer, so I just dump all that shit out.
Yeah, you dump it with the ricks and you burn the rick.
Well, if he wants me to do that, and the last time I'll take them. But yeah, so
I'm just trying to help you out there, bud.
Well, you're doing a great job.
I know.
So hopefully I'm going to get at least 3 loads.
What you could do is you could unload a rick into the fire pile that's all stacked up and just set it on fire, and I bet it'd burn all weekend.
No, I don't think. Not all weekend.
Maybe you had to add another one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You guys do burn. Well, it does get chilly.
We go
over there.
through about 2-3 cords of wood a summer.
No shit. 2 or 3 cords of wood.
Yeah, because I got that madrone and the oak at my place.
Yeah.
And then we go up and get his fir and pine.
Right.
And to augment it, I guess. And we just go through that shit.
I mean, once the fire starts in the morning on a Friday morning, it goes till Sunday afternoon.
We'll let it go out, and then we'll go to the beach or something, and then we'll come back and fire it up in the afternoon again. And it burns until last man standing kind of thing.
8 o'clock at night after happy hour, and everybody goes to bed.
Yeah, it might be 9.
9. You wild, crazy kids.
I know. We were down there a bunch of years. I must have been 20 years ago. And we were out at this other spot, and we're drinking and carrying on, have a great time. This woman next to us, we couldn't see her, but she went up to the office to complain about the kids.
Oh,
and he says, "Kids, where?" Well, right next to us. Oh, he says, "Don't worry about it. They'll be asleep by 8:30."
Yeah, they'll be done by 8.
Yeah.
Oh, we got fire.
Absolutely.
We got Fuego. I don't know.
Do you need a cutter?
Oh, it looks like he's got a cut. Oh, did he dig into the cabinet?
He got an oliva.
He didn't dig into the cabinet. Oh, we're not going to show you that. Once you see the cabinet, you're
Once you go cabinet, you never go
back in it. Just made that shit up.
Yes,
Really?
I could tell.
Yeah.
You guys are quick.
So Michael, we do not have a golfer tonight for Rodney.
I guess we'll probably for Rodney, or I thought for Robert.
Well, Robert's gone, but Rodney shoots with Robert.
Oh, so nobody ride with him? Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
So Robbie, who I got last week, Robbie Pratt, got for you last week.
Oh, I thought it was Oh, it wasn't JJ last week.
No. JJ couldn't do it. He had to go shopping for the trip that they didn't go on. But the trip that they're on. But no, I got a hold of Mr. Pratt, and he graciously.
How'd you guys do?
We lost, but hey, Robbie shot good. He shot a 41.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I shot against Carter.
Oh, you had Carter math to deal with.
No, actually, he was really, really good on his math, but he shot a fucking 45 against me as a 14 handicap.
Oh.
And I'm like, you sandbagging son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But no, he was shooting good.
Good for him. Well, that's what happens. Maybe that's what happens when your wife dies.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to get wood.
Yeah. Yeah, your wife died and you're just going and picking up wood.
Just picking up firewood. Then I'll be taking a trailer over Friday, but I might end up taking a trailer load of wood.
Oh, just to the summer house?
Yeah, the summer house. And dropping that off, coming back, just down and back.
You really like to do that. That's your thing. I know you don't. You love driving. I get it, and I wish I did. I don't even like driving here.
I can tell because you got.
Yeah, that 2.5 miles from West Park Street is a freaking.
He's not 2.5. His fucking car doesn't even get warm.
In the wintertime, it doesn't get warm.
The heater doesn't work.
Oh, if I'm driving the truck,
not even close, yeah.
I got to start up a half hour before I leave the house.
Yeah,
to drive it.
Yeah, the warm up time.
Literally, it's 5 minutes from me. If I catch every light, it could be 5 minutes.
That's why you need an electric car.
Hey, does your trailer have a hitch on it?
Yeah,
well, that's how he told it.
How else is he going to move
No.
So does his truck.
In the back.
Haul doubles. No,
Yeah.
Illegal in the state of Oregon.
You can't do that.
That is?
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
you can haul. I'll rephrase.
Else.
If you have a CDL and you have it set up that you can haul a double, you can do it, but it is frowned upon. They don't want to see like a fifth wheel and a travel trailer going down the road.
I've seen fifth wheels in a boat.
With a boat.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
It's kind of like you have to have special permitting and license for it.
You probably have to have air brakes in the back too.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of stuff, but
yeah. So you got your big ass RV, and you got a toy hauler,
right, and then a trailer.
And you got a
boat behind that. Yeah, you got 80 feet going down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got no place to park them because the campground's got like one fucking pull through and that's it.
Right.
Yeah, it's 40-footer.
But you asked if his firewood trailer had a hitch. How come?
No, his RV trailer.
My RV trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that he could hook the
firewood.
No, I was still on the firewood.
Okay.
If he had a motorhome, he could do that.
Yes.
But then once you get to camp, you're stuck.
Yeah, well,
unless you had your pace car. Say that you had the little muscle car over there, the Italian muscle car, staged at camp as your runabout, and then you had their motorhome. You could do whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I'm thinking about driving my bike down there too sometime.
You could do that too.
You're gonna drive it or ride it?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on it.
It's a 3-wheeler.
No.
You could drive that.
Yeah, I could drive a 3-wheeler.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right. You could.
But
you need to get you a midget to ride on the back, though. The feet just dangling because can't reach the pegs.
Get one of those midgets like from Mike's phone.
Yeah.
I could borrow one of his end tables.
That would be nice.
Yeah, borrow one of my end tables for the weekend. I'm going to start renting them out. That's what I need to change up. My OnlyFans, freaking fake OnlyFans page, I need to switch it to a midget.
Yes. You probably would get. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that because it's not been launched.
It's like basically you just got to type.
Starts going downhill right away.
Yeah,
there.
and I'm not even been drinking today.
I know.
I know.
I don't drink on Tuesdays anymore because golf. Well, I don't start drinking early on Tuesdays.
Right.
Oh, you
got this thing first.
Yeah.
Well, that gives them opportunity when we get to the golf course. You can have the beer inside the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Then when we get out there, depending on who the cart girl is, if she ever finds us.
If you could take a half rack with you.
Well, it's always Shay on Tuesdays.
Well, not last Tuesday.
Oh, because I wasn't going to be there.
It makes a lot of sense now.
She got mad at me the week before because I didn't go inside and drink. She's like, "What are you going home for?" I'm like,
because she's looking for your tip. That's why.
I know. I told her. I said, "Frickin' yeah, you'll still have the tip." So, and she listens to this too. So Shay, love you. So, because she listens to, and I've got your shirt in my bag.
Shay.
That means thank you.
Yes.
In Chinese.
She's not Chinese though. She's Italian.
Doesn't matter. Shay still means it.
Oh, konnichiwa.
What's it mean in Italian?
What's it mean in Italian?
Yeah.
Shay?
No, just Shay.
It's her name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, anyways, John, you talked about a black coffee story earlier.
A black what?
Black coffee story. Because once you go black, you don't go backwards to fucking gay coffee.
Yes,
So
for sure. See?
I used to travel a lot, and I was living outside of Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
A very dark town.
Yes.
A lot of folk that have melatonin content that's really high. I'm in a big seat getting ready to fly to the West Coast. And the sweet girl, she comes up and says, "Oh, baby, would you like something to drink before we take off?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am. I'd just like."
Dude, you're making my dick hard with that voice right there. Thank you for that. Keep going.
You put,
Okay,
the,
yeah.
put the videos away.
Just the
Scoot
tip.
closer to Bob.
So, and she's a big old, Aunt Jemima looking, just sweet as all get out. And she says, "What?
Sweet as syrup?
So she said, "Well, what would you like?" And I said, "Just a cup of coffee." And so she brought it back, and she's like, "How you like that?" And I was like, "Just the way I like my ladies," you know what I'm saying? And she's like,
Cream on the inside?
She's showing enough, dude. And I, sweet and black. And I was like, "No, ma'am. Strong and bitter, but I like where your head's at." And so for that 4.5 hour flight there, she was telling all of her, a bunch of crows in the back, just chatting it up. So that was just a funny story. Strong and bitter.
Strong and bitter. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that. But I'm gonna credit you. I'm gonna credit. That's a rock special right there.
Well,
Of course, he probably got from 6 other people, but whatever.
probably.
Probably from like fucking what's his name? You know that one guy, the one that Will Smith snapped.
Oh, that
Chris Rock. Or is it Chris Tucker?
Rock.
No, it was Rock.
Rock.
Chris
There's
Rock.
3 of them that you get confused.
Yeah, well, they all look the same.
Right.
So, all the Chris's.
Rock, Tucker,
There we go.
and
All the Chris's look the same. I don't know where your mind's going. Fucking racist bastard.
I'm just sitting here because there's no point in talking.
It's almost like we're
I
talking
can't.
about Asians again or something. Huh? Fucking. Because rice is rice.
rice is rice. So,
Yeah, it's true.
Except for the monkey rice. That's fucking weird.
okay, what do we got any new data or did you not?
It nothing really changed. I looked and it did not. There was not. I looked this morning. There was not much. So I didn't bring the computer.
So
out.
there's a pretty exciting news that we have for
Oh yes,
Boatneck weekend.
Weekend.
Boatneck weekend, we're going to be an
Is that
official.
next weekend?
No,
Not this
month.
weekend, the following weekend. The
weeks.
first,
Yeah, okay.
But it's early.
26th or something.
Yeah, it's the last weekend of May. Basically, what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always is. Last Monday of May.
Yeah, last Monday of May.
Well, yeah, but it's normally closer to the.
I think it's like the 26th.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because
we
you're
go.
having a birthday coming up.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm going to be gone. I'm going to miss
I know
the
because you're
festivities.
an asshole.
Well,
So the 27th is Monday, 26th is Sunday, the 25th would be Saturday.
And 24th Friday, 23rd Thursday.
Yeah,
we can do this back. We can back and back
we
today.
got this all fucking
started.
figured out.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We need this
Finally,
guy.
someone makes
His,
sense of
his
this
calendar
podcast.
skills are on point.
Oh, and speaking of which, we got shirts and coffee mugs.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we got
And-
more shirts coming.
Yeah.
And I'm the
is that
only
my
one
shirt
in-
over there?
It is.
Probably.
I did save your shirt over
I
there.
appreciate
I
that.
did.
What size? X2, 2X.
Yeah.
The problem with it is that I see right off the bat, it's white.
That's what makes it awesome.
I know that's what makes it
good
awesome.
for heat. That's
good
why
for heat.
nuns used to wear
So,
white hats.
so what
Yeah,
we'll end
that's
up doing, Mike, instead of using your guy, we'll just
Use Dan.
use Dan. He's got the new logo and everything.
Oh,
on it.
cool.
Yeah.
So,
But
the logo. If you see the cooler inside, did you
Yes,
see the
I
cooler?
was here when he was putting that on.
Yep.
that's pretty neat.
It does
So-
look nice, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
But yeah, we should get a picture of the four of us.
All uniformed up.
like wearing our shirts and shit.
Yeah, do that on a day like a Tuesday, perhaps.
Probably a
We
Tuesday.
should probably do it on a Tuesday.
But not this Tuesday because I got a shirt. Bob's got a shirt, but you two.
We've got a
represent-
shirt?
I got a
With
shirt.
you?
No.
Oh, okay, that's what
I
I'm
don't,
saying.
I don't think I travel
We got
with
a
frickin-
medium in there for you.
No, it's a small.
It is a small.
That's for, that's for
that'll
Andrea.
look
That's for
great,
Andrea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how big your arms would look in that small T-shirt?
You look massive.
You know how big my stomach would look also?
It wouldn't even be covered like a half shirt.
Yeah, I'd be like that.
That just might be the picture.
I'd be like the chubby 2-year-old that should be wearing 3-year-old clothes, but his mom doesn't want to buy anymore because he's just going to outgrow those, and so his belly's like that.
Because he's a fat little fucker.
Yeah.
I actually just had a great flashback about 2 or 3 months ago. I have a picture of you from Manzanita, either Fleming or Manzanita, and you're wearing one of those mesh jerseys, and it's like a yellow or orange mesh jersey, and it covers like the top half, so that would be What for the same T-shirt.
There you go.
I wonder
That
if they
was-
still
that
got
was-
that.
That would be beautiful.
That was hot back then.
I'll drum
Just the
that up.
tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you find that
It
at?
was like some silly stuff.
It was. It was at his bedside table.
It was.
Right next to the lotion and the freaking Kleenex. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Kleenex. What's wrong with socks?
It's summertime.
Well,
I
you
don't wear
gotta do.
socks.
Yeah, you got to do laundry
Yeah.
Well, you got to do it anyway, don't you?
Not if you don't wear socks.
or the curtains. If you got long
that's a
curtains,
good
then
point,
you've got a window next to you.
That's why God made motels.
That's right.
That's why that one side I was always stuck to the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta try to close the fucking drapes, and it's
But you know,
stuck
if
to the
you
wall.
do it right, it'll keep the curtains closed.
Oh, there's right.
Oh,
You got to have.
It's like those magnetic screens.
Yeah, exactly. The things they put in the shower curtains to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So, anyways, you're talking about Beer Fest.
Oh yeah.
Get back to that.
Yeah,
back to point, because this is exciting news. This is exciting news.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So during the Brewfest down at Boatneck Brewfest, which is on I think we go Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it's a 2-weekend day.
It's a 2-day Brewfest, which is a fundraiser for the children of Josephine County for Boatneck. And I went to the committee chair and I go, hey, what's it going to cost me, or what do I got to do? You know, if I bring
just a tip.
Just a tip. You know, and put a banner up, and I got like 50 T-shirts made to pass out for our podcast. And he goes, oh yeah, that's right, you got a podcast. And I go, yeah. He goes, what do you want for it? And I go, you're not understanding the question. He goes, no, you're not going to fucking pay anything. He goes, because you're a member and you work hard and you do all this fun stuff for the community. And I'm like, great, I'm going to give you the banner. We're going to put it up, which is also going to be during the concert. The banner will be up. I don't know. It could probably be facing like the Porta Shitters or something.
That's the best spot, because that's where everybody comes in and out of.
I'm going to put it on the back of the Porta
Captive,
Shitters.
very captive.
Yes. And then I said, well,
I still think we need to be on stage with the microphone and have one of them T-shirt
I would
fucking
love
cannons.
that. Would be so badass to be able
Next
to.
year we'll get up.
What we'll do, I know Roy usually goes down to the summer
Thank you,
cottage.
Wayne.
And he had to make another pot with that big old cup.
I did.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I know you're down at the your summer cottage, and Bob,
bring-
you're pretty much here in town trying to protest against the crazies.
Yes, I'm looking for my Jesus.
Yeah, you need a bigger sign that says, I'm not with these assholes, so don't follow them. Yeah. Follow me, I'm better.
Bob goes, the mega horn guys with the fucking abortion signs that hang out all those places. Bob goes and harasses them.
No, I have a sign. It's actually a bumper sticker I put on bigger cardboard that said, Jesus, protect me from your followers. And I stand with them.
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah, then people confuse him because they think he's part of them.
But he's confused. Yeah, they're just like, what's this idiot? They got the wrong sign.
How'd they get in here?
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe next year we can actually do a broadcast.
We'll do a broadcast.
From deep inside the Brewfest.
And that would be on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be on a
Saturday or Sunday.
No, I would come back for that.
Would you come back for that?
Yeah, we could.
I would come back for that.
I'll have. I mean, do they have for you guys down there? They've got like portable internet set up down there for like Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I'd have to leave back and go back home Saturday.
Right.
We
would
fine.
want you to.
But we would do like a mid-afternoon,
out of town.
be like a mid-afternoon thing or something like that.
There is a cell phone booster that US Cellular provides. The tower's there. I don't know how much is being boosted because
It's not. Well,
everybody's on the Wi-Fi.
Well, it's the thing. It's being boosted, but you've got 1,000 people there that are checking their fucking TikTok at any given time.
Right.
Instead of enjoying the
American
festivities.
TikTok? American TikTok.
And
Good.
so you've got all the connectivity in the world. It's just your data transfer rates suck because everybody's on it. But do you know anybody that's got the fucking Starlink? Because that would work too, just for the day.
I'm considering buying Starlink.
Yeah, do it. Well, I mean, you got a year.
Oh, yeah, I'll work on it.
I actually have a Starlink from my RV that's in a.
Talk to me.
I am.
Hey, I'm here.
Okay, I'm excited now.
See how there's words coming out of his mouth and you can hear them? That's
Really's got something good to say. So shut the fuck up, everybody.
Nope, I'm done.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out.
Everybody.
I'm out.
Apparently I ruined that. No, I want Starlink for my motorhome. Is it a special program?
Yeah, you can. I actually got the Starlink for my RV. I just have an old Airstream that I thought I'd be bitching to be out and whatever.
Not in the middle of nowhere.
If I was to order the regular one, it was taking like a year and a half for the equipment and everything to come. And that one took like 3.5 weeks to get that. At the same time, I ordered the other one for my home. Okay. And then, so this one, I just bought the equipment, put it in an inactive status, and then I update it every once in a while. I fire it up just to
get the new fucking bits.
Yes, sir. So it's just sitting on my shelf. It'll be ready next year. Cool. Yeah, we'll just bring it down. Yeah. Activate it.
Yeah, because I can set it. We can stream live. I mean, it'll still record, but we can stream live.
Right. And it actually, I think, I don't know all the protocols.
That frightens me.
Why?
Doing it live?
I don't edit it anyways. It's just whatever we say goes out there in the fucking interwebs.
Where do you live?
I got a nice little house up by Grants Pass International Airport.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So you don't live in? I heard you say Sacramento when I
No.
You were just rolling through. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, I travel a bunch.
Okay.
He's got a brother with a boat in Bay Area kind of thing that he goes and what do you call that? Your fucking vacation
My
rental?
condo.
Your
in San
condo?
Francisco.
Yeah, it's a condo in San
He's got a
Francisco.
boat down at Pier 39. It's fabulous.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Just get off the boat, shit on the sidewalk, get back on.
Just like the rest of the residents down there.
You're welcome.
You know, you want to fit in. You want to fit in.
Unless Xi Jinping comes over here and then they clean the shit up.
You know, I thought that was funny when Newsom got called out on that. And his response was, well, you know, when you get guests coming over, you clean your house. I'm like, no, I clean my house when it's fucking dirty. I don't wait for somebody to come over.
Solid.
I don't shit on the floor and go, nobody's coming over, it's fine. I clean that shit up immediately.
You get to hose out and squeeze
Yeah,
it.
that's why I've changed all over the fucking laminate flooring.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking-
Easier to clean than the rugs.
And got rid of the freaking transitions on the outside. Could you just fucking pressure wash it out to the fucking yard?
No transom there right off the. Okay.
Right. I mean, the neighbors are like, I'm like, dude, you got mad when I was shitting in the front yard, so now this is a better option, right?
Yeah, bite me.
So
just the tip.
So speaking of linoleum floors, going back to the Indonesian thing, how did they identify those with nothing?
Yeah, they were stuck. They probably went
Okay, so let me ask you
They
this.
probably went to teeth.
Back to and maybe they were looking at the pubes that were in the teeth.
That's solid.
Dental records.
Well, I mean, you could.
Didn't they have hair on the head?
Don't make it weird.
You did.
Not the tip, the head.
You did make it weird.
I just made a comment.
That's the problem.
That's what they said.
But it was
Bob confirmed that. Thank you, Bob.
But my thought too is, okay, you've got all these.
What's that?
It's not just Asians. It's Westerns.
There's lots of people.
It's kind of like some of us have curly and some of us don't.
They were probably looking against the Caucasians that were vacationing there versus the
maids,
the maids, the people that lived there.
I don't quite understand how you did the research in the first place. Hello, sir. Could you drop your drawers?
Excuse me.
Hey, science is science. That's what we were told 4 years ago. Follow the science.
But my thing is, well, until the money follows the.
It's
That's
better than just going. I think I believe that.
But the problem is when the science follows the money, then that's a different story.
That's a whole
That's where the issue comes in.
Or the belief follows the person instead of the science.
That's true.
Or the science follows the money and the belief follows the money, which the person also follows, and because it's all
goes to the money.
Because payment dictates practice, basically.
It's uncanny.
It is.
What kind of can? Number 10 or
number 10 uncanny.
Number 10, yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, you know, you look at all the MIA people that they bring body parts back from Vietnam still to this day, and they have done wonders with DNA testing.
Yeah, they have.
How did that not translate over to Southeast Asia or Southwest Asia, whatever it was?
As far
as well, no, because like, okay, if I've got a brother who was working in a fucking hotel there or whatever, or vacationing on a beach, they have a big fucking giant whirlpool bath come through, suck everybody out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
5 weeks later, a bunch of bloated fuckers floating up on the beach.
Right.
And I'm like,
they haven't been eaten.
My brother, well, yeah, I mean, some of them probably got gnawed on, but well, my brother didn't show up. They take a DNA swab of me, they swab everybody, the fucking corpses, and then say, okay, how many people we get matched up that way?
Yeah, I think they probably would do that too.
And then go for the pubes.
I'm just talking about visual. You know, they can separate the piles.
Separate them in pile because segregation is what we're about.
I guess.
Yeah.
I would have to do more research.
I'm thinking the eyes. Slants or no? Slants are round.
Now when you're bloated up, it's round is round, rice is rice.
No, but the eyes will not. I guess maybe if your face swells up, it'll.
Or if your head's missing.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Rug got dark there.
Wow.
Anyways, let's get back to Starlink. So what did that motorhome one cost you?
I think the equipment was about $600-700 for the equipment, which is the antenna and the receiver piece, and then I got a.
They're like $100 a month.
I think it's like 100. $40 maybe
Really?
a month
For the mobile version.
for the mobile. Maybe it goes up and down. I
So
don't know.
how does that work when you put the antenna? Does it automatically go to?
It automatically does its thing. It orientates itself.
you don't have
goes
to, you don't have to sit there and go, oh, I'm 14.
Not like your old satellite TV thing.
No,
or-
no, it's. I set it on, like for the one on our home. I set it on my roof. Plug it in, hook it up, and
It
it
moves
does
automatically.
And it takes about 5 hours, 5.5 hours to actually sync it all. Whatever it goes through.
It's going to grab
It does.
a satellite or two.
I would hope
Right.
it's a lot faster on the motorhome one.
Well,
Why?
Because-
you'd be moving quicker.
Well, yeah.
You gotta
but
stop
you'd probably have to
do
stay
that.
in a. You have to stay in a stationary position.
I wouldn't think so because it should work. I mean, you've got, I don't know, X number of satellites overhead at any given time.
A lot of them I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen the
Yeah.
lines, but
good point.
you figure if you're even and just thinking about GPS nowadays versus when I was in the military and GPS, you were happy if you got like 6 satellites. That would give you within a quarter mile of where you're
get
supposed to be.
15 of 'em.
Now you get hundreds. Like my car, I can pull up. It'll say I've
they're
got
bouncing off
5
of
million
everything.
because Big Brother's watching everything. But you figure if you're connected to let's say 3 satellites in your RV, I would assume that you can be driving.
Triangulate, yeah.
But you're just driving, and you're gonna have to get 100 miles before that one satellite kicks you off and you grab another one. That kind of thing. I'm sure there's handshakes and handoffs and all that.
Probably, yeah.
And but because your kid, you want your little fuckers in the back watching their fucking Pornhub midget porn while you're driving, and so they're
That's
so they're
what
not
you
bugging
want.
you for a sandwich.
Well, no, because the wife has tasked me with trying to find a
Go to Starlink.com.
and
It sounds like a plan.
Tell her I found
She
it.
told me to do it, and I forgot about it, and now I'm thinking about it again. But when we do travel, she has to be constantly
Oh, for her work.
You gotta
for
be
work.
online.
She's a mortgage broker,
gotta,
so yeah.
you got to be online all the time.
Yeah.
So when we do travel, she can work, and that
And you
lets
can
us
drive,
travel.
she can make your sandwich.
Yes. When I break her. No, that's a true story.
That's true story. Yeah,
It really happens that way. Yeah, my wife rides in the motorhome, and she makes me sandwiches
It's just a good girl.
because she
I
doesn't
like
do
her.
anything other than that.
How come she's so damn sweet and you're like this little sourpuss?
I'm not a sour.
he's a big sourpuss.
Okay, big sourpuss. Sorry,
I'm a delight.
that's it. Yeah, you are.
Just a big fucking teddy bear right there.
That's right.
That's
It's like a teddy bear with crabs and herpes. Just angry as fuck.
Well, hey, that herpes. That shit won't go away.
Oh no, they've got a cream.
Oh, they got a cream now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, good to know.
Don't brush your teeth with it.
Same color.
you get crabs
I
if
don't
you
know.
did?
I heard that from a guy. I know a
minty
guy.
fresh.
From military guy.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Minty fresh on your
Minty fresh.
gizmos.
they got mint flavored now.
I have no idea. It just came to me. Just the
Suspect.
Well, Michael, you haven't looked up your phone or Bob or anything as far as what kind of ridiculous bullshit is
Oh,
today.
I got a question.
I got an answer.
Did anybody see the aurora borealis?
No, because
You did. Good. Good.
in the naked eye.
The naked eye. Here's.
Without a picture, I mean. Yeah.
I had to take a picture. I looked at
Well,
it.
no, I get it.
And I took the picture, and my colors came up through the picture.
Okay, that's what I heard
Okay.
would
But
happen.
Yeah.
you can't. I couldn't see it from where I was, but when I did,
But at
my
home?
photo at my house out in Applegate, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
because I was
what-
down
I
in
heard that's the way it
California, and I
was.
went, shit, I'm missing it.
I went
Then
to
I went
bed.
out.
I didn't even know what was happening.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. So my bedtime this time of year is before the sun goes down. So
I did that last Saturday.
I don't catch that shit.
I think I went to bed like at 7:45. I was
already in bed for 15
wiped
minutes.
out.
Yeah, those things happen.
And it's mostly my dog's fault.
Well, because they're tired.
They said, well, yeah, because they've been sleeping all day. They've got a busy day of sleeping outside, so they come inside to sleep. So,
Sure.
but they would be
They had to
looking at
move.
me because they sleep in their 2 kennels. So Bubba, the male, he'll go in his kennel and sit there and look at me. And I'd be like, fuck or what? And then he'll come out and he'll stare at me. And I'm like, because he can go in there all day long and go to sleep if he wants to. But if I say it's time to go to bed, then he gets a snack to coax him in there. So he'll be in there all day. When he starts to look, I think he looks at the clock on the wall across from his thing. Is like,
Hey,
it's fucking
feed me.
7:30.
Damn
Fucking
it.
7:30.
What's the matter with
Then
you?
he'll come out and just grumble. And I'll be like, fuck. And then I'll be like, okay.
Who
fucker.
grumbles?
The dog.
Pavlov over here.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit.
Pavlov, Bubba, and Xena. Xena doesn't give a shit. She's just like, okay, he's an asshole, but I'm getting snacks every time he makes noise. So she's like, I'm going to be the sweet one and wiggle and get all the free snacks without having to do shit.
Perfect.
Huh.
Good conditioning.
Maybe I should
Yeah.
try that.
But of course, she also licks her brother's dick, but whatever.
Well,
She does.
Hey, if it's there, I suppose.
I'm like, girl, come on, pass it around. But no.
I got
She's
a
like,
dead table.
she's all, ain't enough peanut butter in the world, motherfucker. I'm like, okay, I tried.
Well, it all depends if it's chunky or creamy.
Jesus.
Oh, now there's.
Oh, now
You can't. Do you realize that you can? There's two peanut butters now. There's creamy, and there's extra chunky.
There's not
no
regular chunky?
There's not regular chunky?
Okay, so
No.
that's just a marketing thing. It's the same fucking peanut butter, I guarantee it.
I don't know.
I bet you that the quantity of chunk is not anymore.
Maybe one more peanut in there. I don't know.
I don't know either. But you go to the store and you look extra chunky.
I like creamy peanut butter.
I do too.
I think you're right on that marketing thing because you can go to Dial Soap, 25% more effective. And you're like, well, what was it before?
Yeah, what was it before?
Yeah.
So it was shitty soap before?
Yeah.
You got more lye in
Best
it
soap
now?
you could get
Or?
back then.
Yeah.
Now you got this extra really neat soap that's gonna.
You know, and I don't get the thing with Dove. The chocolate tastes way better than the soap. I don't know.
I don't either. Yeah, that is weird.
I don't know if they're just a different factory or something.
Yeah,
you know,
Could be. Do they use peanuts in that factory?
Well, the
Probably.
soap's a little bit bigger than the Dove bar. Maybe not.
yeah, I think you can get some big size
But
Dove.
it's got a stick.
Oh, they're talking about the ice
No,
cream?
you're about the ice cream. I'm talking about the Dove, little Dove chocolates.
Oh, I'm talking about the little Dove ice cream.
Oh no, that's gay. That's gay as fuck.
So
Fucking
way,
stick in.
way gayer than the chocolate bar.
Well,
Or
there's
the
not a
cho-
stick in it.
Just the tip.
Just the tip of the
tip.
tip of the wood in that fucking Dove bar of yours.
All right, so anything important happening today in the world?
On the world,
You forgot that when you talked about the banner,
Yes.
you forgot about the distribution of the shirts.
They're just going to toss them out.
See?
I would hope that they toss them out during the concert, but there's going to be about an opportunity, about 45 shirts.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I'm sure we'll keep a couple for us. You know,
for prestige.
they will fit you two gentlemen. They won't fit Michael and all. Well,
Michael's the same size I am. Extra large.
I'm being nice, but
yeah.
What?
just being nice.
Okay, fine.
But no, I just ordered extra larges because that was just easier.
Oh, Scott and Kimberly, do they listen? I don't know. Well, if
You know,
if you do, hi. And congratulations on your graduation, you and the kid.
From what?
Kimberly, he graduated high school. I
No,
think?
no.
He's going into straight.
He's
into
a
college.
sophomore in high school.
Yeah, but he's doing college classes.
Yeah, he's pretty much done with high school now.
She just got her master's.
She got her master's,
So
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. A lot of damn work.
To get anything is
Yeah. Well, you got to work if
right.
you want stuff.
Yeah,
They are such neat people.
they are great. And
a lot of
unfortunately, I did hear from them that they're not going to be able to.
Yeah, I
make it
heard they're
out
not
there.
coming this year, but
Yeah, but
damn it.
yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them out here
we'll get 'em.
sometime. It's just
Yeah.
unfortunately the cost of airfare from the East Coast to the West Coast is pretty cheap. When you
Yes.
want to go West Coast to East Coast, is not so much.
Well, it's because you're going against the wind.
Right,
Did you go to armedforcestravel.com to look them up?
I did. Yeah, I did. It's
Oh, and I take it we're not going on that 18,000-day cruise.
no,
Tokyo.
not this year. Maybe next year.
I got to take it off my calendar then.
Okay.
That's
I never put it on mine, but
I did just because I wanted to.
we wanted to make sure just in case.
That would have been neat.
It would have been great.
Long Beach up to Alaska and over to Tokyo. 20 days.
Yeah, 20-day.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to fly back from Tokyo.
That's a
They
long
Which that
flight.
would take 18 hours. So.
That's a long flight.
Well,
I've done it.
you don't have to use your
Twice.
arms. You use somebody else's arms. for
Yeah,
flying.
yeah. You just got to sit there.
Yeah. And drink scotch.
Yeah, drink. Yeah. Drink the boat out of scotch.
Ah, well.
The flying boat.
Somebody had to do that.
Well, and you did it.
I know. It was
Yeah.
great fun.
I was there.
I know. Helped me into the car.
Helped you into the house.
Helped me into the house.
Helped you into the front yard. Helped you into bed. I helped, and he calls me an asshole all the time because I'm the only one that takes care of him.
He did.
Well, I don't have anybody at home to do it. Cat's useless.
Yeah. So here I am.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, so Red Lobster is abruptly closing dozens of
I
restaurants.
heard that.
Oh, and Porter's.
I heard Porter's.
Porter's is closing.
Good, I hated Porter's.
Oh, I loved it.
I'd never a fan of. I went there a couple times and had nothing but shitty service, mediocre food,
Really?
and paid freaking top dollar for it.
Yeah, I've eaten there like twice, and I've always. I mean,
I went there on my 70th birthday. We had a crew of about 16
Well, and that was
of
in
us.
1945. So
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, they don't have those cows anymore.
No, we ate them all.
Yeah,
That was after we did
Maybe,
the
was it
zip
pre-COVID
line.
that you were there, Mike, or post-COVID?
it was pre-COVID.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I was.
I have not been back since the last time I went. And it was like, it was mediocre service at best. My steak was decent, but it was basically the same steak I would get at Elmer's. But $60 or some shit like
Right,
that.
right.
Where it's Elmer's, I get the
Always
same one
had
for
a good-
$24.99.
I've always had a good meal
Yeah,
there.
yeah, the 2 times I've eaten there, I've always gotten decent.
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
I can do one or the other. If it's great service, then the food could be okay, and I'd still be all right. And if it's great food and the service is shitty, I could still be okay. But
when you get both,
that's
bad service and bad food is not a
start
good
closing stores.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the hot button there.
And the Red Lobster of or the seafood restaurant of like fast food Denny's.
Yeah.
Well, and it's I don't mind Red Lobster.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it at all.
I've eaten there once.
But they've.
You minded it.
It was like.
I think we're gonna start seeing a lot of those chain restaurants like that going by the wayside because, first off, nobody is going for realistically not nobody, but sitting down for a long meal. Everybody likes the Chipotle's or the Five Guys or the what they call fast casual. Casual. It's still decent food, but you're done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got a shout out to a place called Nick's in Pacifica. It's a damn good restaurant. We was at there Sunday night, Mother's Day. Went and my brother had lobster and a big piece of prime rib. Oh, he loved it. It was great food and just comfortable. It's noisy, but you can actually talk.
Good. It's not. They've got enough soft surfaces to absorb.
Yeah, and it's just. I'm still.
I like a good soft surface.
Oh fuck me in the neck.
Oh shit. It's Tuesday.
Oh my gosh. Well, about time to wrap it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I just came to sit, visit,
get out of the shop.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good.
Hello, Andy. Welcome to our official sponsor of Three Guys and Sometimes Bob.
Hey, you want to golf tonight?
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah, you want to golf tonight? We need the fourth for our Twilight. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, you can
5:30.
Yeah, you can golf with Michael tonight. Yeah. I'll golf with Rodney.
Yep.
Problem solved.
Playing the back nine. Whatever who we're playing tonight.
Don't know.
Yeah, don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe we'll play your old team.
I didn't even think they're out there anymore.
Yeah, they were there.
That's good.
Who?
Travis and them? Biller?
Oh, Bill. Yeah, you got. Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'll get it.
What happened there?
They fired him.
You got fired? That's too bad. Yeah. But anyways, moving on.
Okay.
No more Red Lobster, which is fine. What else did you find? Anything good?
Oh, dun, dun. The airlines are trying to stop Biden from enforcing junk fees rule.
Well,
why do you need junk fees?
Why does the government need to get involved in it? That's my thing.
Because it's the FAA, and they seem that they.
Well, I look at it is when I buy an air ticket, I get to select. Right now, I get to select. I just look because my dad's 80th birthday is in August, so I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down to Phoenix for that. So I was looking. And you get your choice. If you want the fucking bare bones seat with the fucking one of those old fucking fold out chairs that you would fall through, but it got fucking sun drenched.
Yeah, because
you pay one price. If you want to be able to choose your seat and not pay for a carry on, you get. But what I see is it's all up front. Should they just bundle it all together? Why not? But it gives you options. Now, what happens is because businesses will figure out a way to survive generally.
Right.
And when the government
or
gets
close.
Whatever. Either one.
not Red Lobster.
Well, except for them. Yeah. Because that Tokyo place bought into them.
Shiny.
And
Oh yeah.
but once the government gets involved and now is adding restrictions on that freedom of that, the consumer always suffers every time. Mm-hmm. We saw that with healthcare.
With tariffs.
And he's adding to some products from China 100% tariffs. I saw that this morning, which sucks because that's going to cost. And I don't know exactly.
Everything from Temu is going to go up to like a nickel.
It's going to go up to like $5.
Yeah, fuck that.
But no, because I bought my last batch of bottles there and I paid like 40% tariff
on Temu.
Yes, yeah, it cost me $8 for 6,000 bottles.
Hell of a deal.
Yeah, no.
Shipping was $4,000, but we got the bottles cheap.
And half of them came in broken.
No, there's only one case of them broken. Of course, I told him 6. So.
Was it the case right in the middle of all the other cases that happened to be broken?
No, it was ones that the truck driver already had off to the side.
Oh,
He's like, I don't know what happened to him. I'm like, I counted.
Yeah,
I counted. There was like 2 cases. I said, what, to these 6 cases here? And he's like, yep. I'm like,
fair enough.
He's like, I'll write it down. Okay. So, because he don't give a shit. He's like,
he's a driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I gotta go.
But yeah, so now I got to plan.
Somebody smoked my cigar.
Someone smoked your cigar.
It's right there, dude.
Yeah, pick a butt.
Yeah, those were there, but they died. Oh well, I'll go get another one.
You can.
Okay.
So
carry on.
Anyways, yeah. So now if they go up to 100, I paid for 6,000 bottles, 3,000 of each type. I think our total cost was roughly, with shipping, was $12,000.
So you're looking at pretty
So
close
it-
to $1.50, $1.70 a bottle.
A bottle, yeah. So, and then not thinking about the tariffs.
That's delivered.
That's delivered.
Okay.
But not the tariffs included. So when it gets to Portland, in the warehouse there, and they're trying to pass customs, they're like, you got to pay this $4,500 tariff or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck for? And they're like, because the class of this. So my little girl in China, I actually hit on her, tell her I was going to come visit her, see if I could get a better deal. She says it did, but I don't think it did. She was going to give that anyways.
Probably not.
Let me find out the conversation here. And this is 2.5 years ago.
Little girl in China, it's actually a big fat dude.
I don't care. She's got a great profile picture.
That's how it starts.
Yeah. Oh, fucking off.
Was it like the one that was on the Facebook page that I shared? And I like your profile picture. We should become friends.
Yeah.
And your comment was, "How's your gag reflex?"
Did you get a response?
No.
Oh, okay.
It shuts them down right
Oh, so
away.
okay, I don't have the old ones that went away, but yeah. So April or Thursday, she's like, "Dear Michael, long time no see. I would like to know if you have any new purchasing plans for glass bottles." So I'm thinking, okay, Lily, why don't and if we do go through you guys this time, can you put on the shipping papers? Is this Q-tips or some shit like that doesn't have the tariff?
Right,
you know,
right.
something. But no, but otherwise I'm gonna have
Can you
to go.
put like fentanyl or something on
something
there that they don't care
check
about?
for? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, small children, whatever.
Yeah.
I know.
Some trafficking.
Trafficking, yeah.
Right.
If anything. But yeah,
And-
so I'm gonna have to go through Mexico
But
now.
obviously, would it be cheaper to find a bottle manufacturer here in the United States?
There are few and far between.
Yeah.
And the ones they only do regular clear glass. I can't get
Oh,
the
you
black
can't get
bottles.
the black bottle?
I just today looked and found, because I saw the headline about the tariffs going up to 100% for certain items. They didn't list them. They did mention microchips or semiconductors and all that kind of stuff, which is all of our TVs are gonna go up in price now. But
Maybe you should think about like getting like Ziploc bags or something and just putting it in there and selling them that way.
that's what I do in the alley,
Oh, okay.
and it's actually urine. But whatever. If I get some really good jaundice issues going on with my liver, if I drink too much, it looks like a good dark whiskey.
Okay.
So yeah, people go
Well, you
for
should
it.
keep an eye on
Ziploc
that
bag
then.
with a straw.
It's true.
Anyway, so I've actually found a provider in Mexico that I emailed, and you can get them screen printed, you can get them hot stamped, you can get them painted.
Well, this is what can happen is since you're going to buy them in Mexico, you just give them to the people that are coming to Mexico. Everybody grabs a case. Everybody grabs a case, and you just meet them at the border, and they get a ride. They just you load up the boxes and
Just hey, this is your amnesty box.
yeah,
just come through.
Come on in. Probably get a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And I think going back to the whole Biden thing, isn't he flying them around everywhere?
So what they
you
get,
could
what I
actually fly them
understand,
right to Portland.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Bypass
What I understand
customs.
is they come up and they get checked in and they declare amnesty, and then they get a plane ticket to anywhere in the country they want to go.
Medford, Oregon, with your
Oregon.
with your cases of bottles.
No, we send them to Portland so they don't end up in Grants Pass.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'll meet them up there with a truck. I don't care.
Well, I really don't see a lot of that here in Grants Pass. We got our own issues.
Yeah.
We just got the white homeless pieces of shit that want.
Hey, they're people
sorry,
too.
Sorry,
Come
I got
on.
angry. I'm talking angrily.
Is it really homeless, or is it just a lifestyle choice of vagrancy and note?
There's a little mix of both.
There
Little mix of
is
both.
something, a lifestyle choice.
That's the ones that hang out about here.
Yeah,
So
our
are
city-
they going to clear out that? You
Yes.
had Boatnick earlier. Are they going to
Yeah.
clear out that whole?
They will
Okay.
be notified this week. I think by Friday they are notified. It's 2 weeks prior to. So
And then
one thing the city does and the Parks Department is a great, they're a great partner with us, with Boatnick. So they're going to give everybody notice that they have to clear out, and then everybody leaves, and they all end up going to the other parks here in town.
Don't go down to
Like
Tustin. Don't go down to
down by
Tustin.
my house.
Yeah.
I see the great migration going on, and the Parks Department gets in there and they mow everything, they pick everything up, they clean everything, they get all the garbage out of
All
there.
the needles and
The needles, they do needle sweeps, and they do a great job cleaning up the park because as of I don't know, the Tuesday Boatnick, which would be the 22nd, I think. 24th.
well,
was
we
Thursday.
already determined that the
right,
26th is the 27th was Sunday. 26th. We can count it back.
Yeah, so about the 22nd, that's when we receive the park. That's when our contract actually starts. So it has to be cleaned up and done by the 22nd.
So, just for shits and giggles here, because I'm ignorant with all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you guys have an event in every park throughout the year?
Well,
And then just-
Because it's expensive.
well, and because there's some legalities to that, and when you start creating things and there's contracts involved, then you start violating the ninth district, because that's what everybody's saying.
Because it's trying to skirt the judgment.
Right. Like, why don't you just buy the park? Well, we don't want to buy the park because we don't have enough money to buy, $50,000 acres, and to make it a private. And you can't make it private because it's public lands. They can't sell it because it's public land. It's paid by taxpayers. There's a lot of there's a lot of things that happen that there's more protection for the unhomed life choice peoples than there is for actual regular citizens.
I just miss the old hobos.
Yeah, they move on.
Jump on a train track, go to the next town, hang out for a while, do some odd jobs, make some money for soup, and then jump on another train.
Mike, didn't you capitalize on the homeless situation outside of Steam? I heard a story you're telling about that.
Well, yeah, they were my night security when we were building.
Yeah, I did that here too.
Yeah.
I'd
bring them beer across the street once a week, and I'd be like, just make sure nothing happens. They're like, we got you.
In a Ziploc.
In a Ziploc, yeah. Big old bag of urine.
I did the exact same thing when we were building this out, next door and over here.
We had a guy sleeping in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we literally sleeping in the corner. But there was a group of them that was hanging out front, and I get done working in here. I go, hey, look, guys, and it's pouring, pissing down rain. It's cold. It's winter, and I go, hey, look, I don't give a shit if you're sitting here and hanging out underneath the awning. But by God, I know every single one of you, and if anything goes wrong, I'm coming after all you. So
make sure nothing
happens. Oh, I got you, boss. I got you. It's like, cool. Then
that was before the fence.
And don't shit on my sidewalk.
Yeah, shit next door.
Yeah, shit next door. We didn't own that then.
Yeah. But my mom did the same thing when I was a kid living in Vegas.
She shit next door?
Yeah, she did. She was terrible about that.
Well, at least not in your own house.
No, yeah. I mean,
that's why you changed the flooring.
Yeah.
Got a hose and a scoop.
No, there was the neighborhood bully. I was probably 6 years old, so the neighborhood bullies were like 12 years old.
What in the hell's going on out
That's the city council got them an engine for their shopping cart.
Yeah.
So apparently he'd been giving me shit for a long time. And then finally my mom, who's going through nursing school at the time at UNLV and was home during the day sometimes. And so he was outside and she's like, hey, and whatever his name was, come here, let me talk to you. She takes him around the back of the house. And my mom's at her peak was 5'3" and probably at that time, 85 pounds.
Do you look like this guy?
Which guy? Probably. Yeah, I probably do.
Oh, he's quick.
Yeah.
Got there before I did.
Well done.
Anyways, so
I'm listening to the story. I'm not making up anything.
So she puts him by the throat up against the wall.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, you touch my fucking son again, I'm gonna take you the fuck out, kind of thing. She didn't hold back, and she says, well, actually said, if anything happens to him, I'm hunting you down.
Wow.
And first off, he's like, well, what if somebody else does something? She's like, I don't care, I'm still coming for you. So you make sure nothing happens. So then he becomes the protector and whatever.
Oh, I thought you said he became the priest.
No.
Sorry, Bob.
Anyways.
Every chance I get.
Yeah. So then
you are a dick.
He goes, well, I'm going to go tell my parents. She's like, I'm going to call whatever. She's going to tell her.
Oh, this is the neighborhood bully.
Oh, it was a kid.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I thought it was the homeless dude.
I did too.
No, the neighborhood. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
He was
Character
12 years old.
Come on
You
now.
missed that part?
So then,
Scritch.
so he starts, I'm going to tell on you. And she's like, who the fuck are they going to believe? I'm a professional woman. I'm going through school. I'm an adult. You're a punk ass bitch that fucking nobody likes in the neighborhood. And that just shut him up. And then apparently there was no more issues. I don't know.
No more issues?
I was like 6. I don't remember it, but she told me that story.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got to the end of that because I was confused there for a minute.
Yeah.
How many of you guys grew up here?
I did.
I moved here when I was 10. So
you remember down at Riverside Park, there was this cool old dude named Buck.
Yep.
Yeah, Buck Trevelyan. Buck Trevelyan. Trevelyan.
I never knew his last
Yeah, his grandson was a senior when we were freshmen at North Valley, and he was friends with my brother.
Buck Senior?
Buck's grandson.
I never knew that.
I remember that old fart, stinky old fucker. I picked him up.
He'd play chess out there all the time.
Yeah, checkers. He brought bond darts, all kind of cool stuff. Jarts. I'm sorry.
Jarts. Long jarts. Jarts.
Yeah,
those are Jewish lawn darts.
Yeah, they used. I remember Buck. Yeah.
Yep.
How could you tell?
He's probably dead now.
Way
They were
dead.
circumcised?
Yeah, the tips were evident. They were out there.
They're out saying hi to everybody.
I prefer quiet.
Yeah, he interjects every now and then.
It's hard to get word in edgewise sometimes.
You just got to start talking though. We will stop. I mean, it's. But we don't want dead air. We don't want dead air.
At it.
Yeah, we don't want dead air.
Sometimes I have to jump in just
we appreciate that.
calm you guys down.
All right. You're an excellent moderator.
Yep, thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So
that's it.
So yeah, as far as other news, we had the.
We could get it. We could start brewing the big pot of hot chocolate.
No, we can leave it alone.
No. You don't want to talk about the trial or anything? You don't, nothing to interject in it.
There's no point.
And it's a bunch of bullshit anyway. So
yeah, he's going to end up. He'll end up Mar-a-Lago maybe.
He's not going to end up anywhere but the fucking White House.
So
end up in the White House. That's where he's going.
WNBA debut draws a national TV audience.
Yeah.
They got three of them?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
not
is that the one that was in Russia?
No, that's the black chick. This is the one who just graduated from Iowa, I think it was. She was like the all-star,
like the number
points
one
leader,
point.
whatever.
Yeah.
So she got.
Rock are you living under?
I don't.
Well, okay,
I do
it's
not
women's
pay attention
basketball.
to women's basketball. Sorry, I don't sit in a bar and look at
after
women's
the third
basketball.
game, nobody else will either.
Yeah.
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner.
There we
Brittany
go.
Griner.
They have a new team, the Vipers, I think.
The Vaginal Vipers?
Vag Vipes. The Vag Vipes.
In the Bay Area.
Oh, yeah?
That's the new women's basketball.
Are they women?
Do you get a lot of Vipers down there in the Bay Area?
They identify as Vipers.
Yeah, they hanging out down there. What's that park down there by Golden Gate Park?
Yeah, they have got the windshield vipers.
The windshield vipers. Or is your brother? Well, they were at theater.
Hey, Mike.
He wants more coffee.
Are you actually drinking coffee?
He's deaf in one side, can't see out of the other. So,
Yeah, I eliminated him from drinking on prior to golf.
Well, I think I'm going to get another smoke.
It's sad. He's the best looking waitress I've had this week.
Yeah.
Did you
See him in a
place
skirt.
Tony's green things yesterday?
I put them in the humidor. I don't know what Rodney done with them, but if you want one, just grab one.
I'm trying to stock my.
What green thing?
Oh, Tony, the green Partagas label.
Oh,
They actually smoke.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
I got a box somewhere in my stash.
Do you?
Box of red and green.
What's
I did get you some more Puros.
You did? Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so I did take care of that for you.
I appreciate that because I'm going to get at house. I'm going to need my father's.
Yeah. Well, we got to wait for the other
and
one
the
to go through
kazoo.
first, and the kazoos. We got to start eliminating you.
Yeah.
Narrow me down to 2. Help me out here.
There's only 12 WNBA teams?
I can't keep track of you and everybody else.
Okay,
Don't
so.
keep track of me. I'll tell you what I need when I need it.
Well, you've always been good at that for the last 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, pardon.
Okay, so we got the.
That sounds better since you got it tightened up.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yes, I've been doing my Kegels. So we got the Eastern Conference of the WNBA. We've got the.
Fuck! Are we still on the WNBA?
We got the Atlanta.
Andy, gee, are you into women's basketball? Is that what it is?
I like me a good tall lesbian right there. Anyways, Atlanta Dream, Chicago Sky,
Caitlin Clark got in there.
Connecticut Sun, Indiana Fever, New York Liberty, Washington Mystics. Then the Western Conference, Dallas Wings, Las Vegas Aces, Los Angeles Sparks, Minnesota Lynx, Phoenix Mercury, and Seattle Storm. Who the fuck named these? No wonder they're fucking broke as shit.
Yeah, the
hell? There's no creativity in
Right.
We're the Aces. Your fucking record's 0-40. Okay?
What did you say? There's a Minnesota Lynx?
Minnesota.
Linx. That's the animal. That makes sense. There's links up there.
Or links, plural, like missing link. Like that Brittany Griner
chain.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, if it's got an X or a K.
the monkey saying, oh, can't say that.
Not sure. Whoa!
My bad. Oh, yeah, that doesn't stop on its own. That just keeps going. Anyway, so my thing is with that. And I think it's great that an American citizen got released from Russia. First off, there's that Marine guy that's over there that's still there, needs to be out too.
Yeah.
But, okay, our federal government went through fucking hoops and traded
big
spies, big trade.
Trade out.
Huge, like the largest weapons deal.
That weapons deal, yeah. And for her to get out of prison over there for a drug charge. How many people we have in this country on fucking nonviolent, minuscule drug charges? Nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, I do.
I do. Yeah, but as far as our federal government, why are they not saying, okay, you know what? These fuckers that got busted for fucking ounce of weed on them in the fucking traffic stop.
Back in 1980.
Back in 1980.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. Why are they?
Yeah, just let them out.
Yeah.
It's not a harmless thing. Bullshit. The guy was smoking dope. He got hungry and he fell asleep.
Yeah, and she
not
got
out there
busted
robbing
with
banks and
weed
shit.
in Russia, and they don't like weed in Russia.
No,
so
it was a vape.
It was a vape thing.
Yeah,
but it was a
weed is
THC
weed is weed.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it was bud or anything.
No, she didn't have like a
Fucking-
lid on her or anything,
yeah.
and her bong.
She was loaded up.
She was loaded.
Oh,
I mean, for the whole Russia tour.
Yeah.
She planned.
Yes.
Well, she had a glaucoma or something.
She probably does.
Well, she won't after a while.
Oh no, she made millions off of this deal.
I wouldn't have known her name.
No, nobody
Oh,
did.
nobody knew her name. You know her name?
Yeah,
now.
she's got sponsorships now just because of that.
Yeah.
Because she didn't before.
Sure.
She was living off that $25K a year or whatever they're doing for their freaking average women's salary.
I do like the energy that Caitlin Clark has brought
Oh, no
to,
shit.
to the deal.
Yeah,
And
I
she
think-
actually loves this country, which is a difference between those two.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that I can appreciate.
And the swimmer,
Michael Phelps.
yeah,
He's a weed hound.
He is a weed hound. No, the female swimmer that
That used to be a guy.
No.
Riley Gaines.
Yeah. She's I really admire what she's doing
I
out
don't
there.
know her.
She's the one that's sticking up because of that.
Oh, the one
Pin-
that
Pin-
she got her ass beat by a man.
by a dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
That said, it was a
It's interesting the lack of women's. What do you call the
women's rights people?
feminazis? Where are they at screaming at these dudes taking little girls awards? I mean, that's the part that is
because-
frustrating.
There we go.
what?
Look at that.
Juju Watkins is the other one.
Do I need a calendar right in front of me for?
Well, occasionally you find out Tuesday the 22nd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, it's
Too bad it's a 2023 calendar, Bob, but it will be all right. Well, yeah,
Smells like
it
teen
smells
spirit.
like plastic when you do that.
Cellulose.
I thought he was going for the Dirty Sanchez there for a minute. My bad.
Smells like teen spirit.
Yeah. Hey. How was camping this weekend?
It was great, actually.
Where did you camp?
I went to Arizona Beach, north of Gold
okay.
Beach and
Yeah.
south of Port Orford.
Yep, we used to go there for a family reunion.
Yeah,
when I
it's
was a
just
kid.
one field.
It used to be a really nice campground.
Well, it was back in the day. They actually have condos that were right there that you could park in, it, and they've been down for 20 years or something like
Yeah.
that. And now it's just a day use campsite. But at the end of the campsite, there's a private
Camp
field
area, yeah.
and it's dry camping, and it's
yeah,
dry
great
camping.
great beach right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
private, you just basically have the whole place to yourself.
Is that the one where you got to go under the highway?
Yep.
Okay.
Is the botanic or the little dinosaur garden?
Every year, prehistoric gardens.
Yeah,
we go.
prehistoric gardens. That's
Every
still
year,
there?
my kids took us on the tour this year with the tour map. It was really great.
Yeah.
4 and 7. Yeah,
That's
a lot
cool.
of fun. Every year we go. It's
Yeah,
been like
driven-
5 years in a row.
Driven by it a few
A
times.
zillion
but-
times, never stopped there.
It's right
Yeah,
by.
it's cute.
So it's a day use, so you can just drive
Humbug.
down there. It's right by Humbug State Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad was the mayor of Humbug Mountain
Really?
back in the day.
Unofficial or
Was he
official?
the only?
Mom said he was
Was
official.
was
Oh, wow,
was he
he
the
was.
only resident?
No, he didn't live there.
Oh.
He just the mayor. We drive through it, heading up to Otis, back when we were little.
Where the fuck
He was
is
only
Otis?
he was only the lieutenant governor in Otis.
North. Okay.
Yeah, Otis is just north of what is now Lincoln City.
Oh, okay.
It's the next turn in the road, basically. And it was a concrete block building with post office. There was a gas
Blue
station
Boy-
across.
Blue boy filter and a hair salon.
Yeah, and that was it. And she lived out at the mouth of the Salmon River, Three Rock Beach.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Probably good fish.
Did you stop in Langlois for the Langlois for their famous hot dogs?
I have. I've been there. They've got a yarn store across the road from the.
And you went to the yarn store?
You passed off on a hot dog to go to a yarn store?
I didn't know they had hot dogs, or I would have gotten one.
No, but you got yarn.
I didn't. My the lady I was with did.
Oh.
well,
Famous hot dogs.
famous yarn too.
Famous yarn.
Maybe you could tie the yarn to the hot dog.
Like you're throwing yarn at the end of it.
It's kind of like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, I guess.
It's like the Spider-Man in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to leave that one alone, G.
Yeah.
Just because I love you.
You could try the super dog.
The super. We got a super dog down at Casablanca.
I have a better than super. I have a burn ends dog.
I'm not a real big fan of burn ends, but
Really?
They take this company does burn ends. They take the burn ends and they grind them up and make a dog out of it.
Okay. So it looks like a hot dog, but
It's a hot dog. You wouldn't know it's a burn end. It's a hot dog. Tastes
Okay.
like a hot dog, but it's got this smoky. It's delicious.
I will
Oh, yeah?
definitely, and I can get that.
If I'm there.
Okay. It's only when Andy's available. Not Sunday morning breakfast.
Yeah, Sunday morning breakfast you can. I'm normally available Sunday
At
morning.
10 o'clock.
No, I'm there earlier.
Yeah.
One morning I was late. I stayed home to cook for my family. Forgive me.
No. We always expect you to be there at 10 o'clock anyway. So
Rat bastard.
Bartender's there at 10. I'm normally there at 9.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they know how to make Bloody Marys, which is just as good for me. Other people are looking for other types of drinks, because they
want other kinds of drinks.
Well, they like breakfast Mai Tais, and they just add breakfast to anything that they drink, and it makes it a breakfast
It justifies it. I have breakfast
I'll
beer
take
all the time.
breakfast bourbon, please.
Yeah, breakfast. Have the breakfast smoked old fashioned.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't you say breakfast and you throw bacon in it? It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, my brother got bitched at because he wanted a red beer, and
that's a breakfast drink.
It is.
Yeah.
And people
Bacon or tomato juice, that makes it breakfast right there.
Yeah, it was the people he was talking to got all incensed that he'd be drinking in the morning. He goes, "Wait a minute."
As they're drinking mimosas?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what he said. So your mimosa and your rest of your shit I guess so.
Your 12% mimosa is worse than my 6% beer.
Red beer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, was it a true red beer, tomato juice, beer, and an egg? Like a red eye?
Like the Rocky special?
Yeah.
As far as I know, it was tomato juice and a beer.
Yeah, you crack an egg in there.
That's an Orange Julius.
Well, if you blend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it foams up.
That's what you should find is the Orange Julius recipe and duplicate that.
There's
I saw. I can make it every day. I have all the stuff.
Yeah, the original. I don't know.
I have a soft serve ice cream machine I'm going to have up for Boatnik.
You didn't. You're going to have a soft serve ice cream. Where's that going to go?
I have a soft serve ice cream machine. I got a soft serve ice cream machine before I left.
Being downtown.
Yeah, being downtown, I have a soft serve. No one has soft serve anymore unless you go to Dairy Queen. But I'm going to have real good.
Their shit never works.
Mine's going to be. Hopefully it works.
So you know that we have a reservation for Saturday morning for our.
Correct. I have a live band playing out front too.
Okay.
Yeah, be fun.
Well, once you don't interrupt our parade, that's fine.
Starts an hour after. The parade starts 11 to 2. We're going to have a plan.
Well, hopefully you get a lot of business down there.
And I'm praying for no rain for you guys.
We should be okay. According to the schedule, it looks like it's going to be in the high 70s that weekend.
Oh, that'd be great.
We don't want anything above 85.
So according to my artificial intelligence, the classic Orange Julius recipe is 1 cup of orange juice, 1 cup of water, half cup of milk, quarter cup of sugar.
Oh, shit.
That's for the health nuts out there.
Right.
1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 6 to 8 ice cubes.
And
Blend it.
No egg.
And an egg.
That says no egg.
That's not a real.
Well, that's the special. That's the extra menu.
Non-salmonella.
Yeah. You want farm fresh vegan eggs?
Yes, I have it.
I got another story about
farm
it.
fresh vegan eggs.
You have another story about Ford Fun Axel?
It's the Ford Fun. When we'd go to the restaurant,
Chinese restaurant down in the Bay Area.
Around the corner on Grant Avenue was a Orange Julius place. So we'd go down there, and you had to get him the big one, or he'd bitch at you.
Right.
So we'd go down
that
there,
way.
Come into this restaurant, and give it to Edsel. He'd get the seat we got whatever the fuck it was. Sometimes we had to share with it. I remember sitting next to 2 huge Samoans.
Screenshot it.
And they ate all the food.
No, look what the hell you got there, Nick. Duck guts. It was intestine, which was really good, but they had liver in it, so we used to order duck guts without the liver.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to order that.
It was good. Oh, it was yum.
Okay, so you're going to have a soft serve ice cream machine.
Hopefully it's up and going for Boatnik, yeah.
What do you got to do to it? You got to change some gas.
Maybe flush it out and all the shit that's in it from the last batch.
It's water cooled and 220. Just have to put it in the right place. Have outlets for it. I have to run water in a drain. Recirculate.
Okay.
Circulates what keeps it cooler and it runs more efficient.
Cool.
It's a really good machine. I hope it works like it should.
Yeah, I don't know.
You might want to test it first.
When I opened, I wanted to have soft serve, and my friends found one for cheap. This guy had for a while.
Guy on Facebook Marketplace. What could go wrong?
Beautiful machine.
Met him in the Albertsons parking lot.
Brought it down, and it was last on my list to set up, and so we get everything going. We get opened up. I'm like, okay, I've got some time finally. I'm going to set up this machine. So I had 3-phase power in the building, so I had that already ran and set up for it prior. And I get in there, I plug it in, and I turn it on, and it runs. So then I get all the plumbing, and I plumb water lines. You have to have purified water, plumb all the water lines there, cooling, everything else, and take my mix and dump it in there, and clean everything thoroughly multiple times, sanitize it all out, put the product in there, which is an expensive product. It was an organic coconut milk soft serve ice cream, so I was going to have this really good, healthy, non-dairy ice cream.
A $12 ice cream.
Yeah, well, I'm going to sell them for what I'm not going to make any money on it, but I'm going to have. I can serve it to my kids and feel good about it, right?
Yeah.
Is there going to be sprinkles?
It wouldn't cool. It wouldn't get cold.
So you need a refrigerator.
So I call my reefer guy, and I pull off the side panel, and I look inside. And man, let me tell you, the machine, it's a Taylor machine. They're $10,000 machine, and it looks like it's brand new. Even the components, all the plastic parts, everything's in pristine shape. I've dealt with these before. And I pull off the side, and looks like it's 100 years old. It's got rust and crap, and by the time so I clean it all up and get it cleaned up and nice inside, and my reefer guy plugs in his stuff and tests it, and there's holes in the line. It was going to cost me $4,000, and if they get the parts to replace an old machine, I can go buy something for so that went away. I think it's still shoved in the back room, and
it is.
So now it's been 2 years, and I finally found one, a really good. It's like an $18,000 machine that I got a really good price on it.
Wow.
So hopefully it'll.
How many flavors?
Did you check Flying Larks?
See if they got one down there for you.
They do, and I haven't.
Might be able to get that one.
A friend of mine's selling a lot of that stuff online right now.
Oh, really?
So he's friends with Travis. They worked together for years, and I think Trav took some of that equipment and said here. So he's been listing it and probably splitting the money with them or letting them take the money. I don't know how this is working, but he's got a bunch of their equipment.
I think you'll sell a lot of ice cream down there because you advertise soft serve. I mean, that's a favorite. That is.
I think it is. It is, at least for me.
But getting back to Saturday morning, you got room for the Active Club to come in there and have their beers.
We're ready for you.
Okay.
And
nice.
And you'll be open.
What's that stuff? Your Fireball. I have a couple bottles of Fireball.
Oh God.
Starting the week out right.
Extra shot glasses.
Well,
getting them tuned up.
What time do you open that morning?
Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll be open at 7:30.
Okay, good. That's about time we start setting up for the parade, and might have to come over for a cup of coffee or something.
We'll have our parking lot will be all blocked off.
Oh, so I can pull my golf cart in there. It'll be no problem. Okay.
Yep.
If I get it running by then.
Is it still down?
It's still down. Yeah.
You can use. I've got Casablanca golf cart. You guys want to take that for the day?
It'll be all weekend.
Yeah.
Mine just a selector switch on the forward and back. I just got to clean the contacts up on it.
Well,
Travis looked at it, but I don't mind. I mean, thank you. That's a very kind offer, but I take mine down there. If someone gets stupid and crashes it, it's mine.
Yeah.
If someone gets stupid and crashes yours, I have to pay for
Then it's yours.
It's
Then it's
mine.
yours.
Yeah, my money's way
Now you
different
have two broken
than my
golf
money.
carts.
Yeah, my money to your money is way different than my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be pissed. Yes, Bob.
Well, the report for weather on Saturday is a high of 67.
Love it.
0% rain.
Love it.
Saturday, high of 62 with a 55% chance of
Bob,
rain.
shut your mouth.
Well, I got a bad Monday. 56% chance of rain, but a high of 73.
Yeah, that's all going to change by then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's 2 weeks away. So that's
It's going to snow.
Now, here's another fun fact on weather. So when it says there's a 52% chance of rain or 40, do you know how they figured that out so far in advance? Anybody?
Oh, yeah. They get 10 guys together, and they
They
take
vote,
a bowl of a card, and they vote. And
With the hanging chad?
If it's 30%, that means 3 guys voted for it.
Negative.
No, that's the...
Negative.
Oh, now you're going to give a different story. You didn't like mine.
I didn't like yours because it's not true.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
Yeah.
Amateur meteorologist. And massage therapist.
Damn near.
You want to rub and tug? G's your man.
I don't do dudes.
Whatever.
You're out.
Yeah.
I identify.
So
How are you?
they got a weather pattern. They've been tracking weather for a better part of 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a little bit longer.
Longer than that because those fucking Indians.
Well, no,
they put their ear to the ground.
They had a
Put
rock.
their ear to the ground and they're like.
They had a rock.
It's gonna rain and there's fucking buffalo
If the
coming
rock
up.
was wet, it was raining. If it was blowing, it was moving side to
they
side.
would dance.
They would dance.
They would dance.
So They take the average of that day over the last 100 years. And if the percentage of the rain in that 100 years was 50%, they would estimate that has a 50% chance of weather coming.
If any of our listeners know what's really going on, let us know.
That is a true fact story.
I'm sure it is.
Look it up.
No.
You just won't let me be right.
Oh, I will. I will, when you're right.
It is based off a 100-year weather cycle.
I don't doubt that, really.
No, that's the way I figured it out.
But now
That's
that
the
we've
way I
got this
figured
whole,
it out.
No, Bob's on it. Thank you, Bob.
we got this whole climate change thing going on. Does that
Well,
skew the records? Does it skew the numbers?
because we've had climate change for the last 100 years.
We've had it longer than that.
We've had it way longer than that, but since we really started paying attention to it, I mean, 100 years ago was in 1924. I mean, I think we've been looking at shit longer than that.
Yeah.
Well, what's that Farmer's Almanac? You can look at that thing, and that's pretty much
It's
right
uncanny.
on.
Yeah.
Fucking uncanny.
It really is. It
Yeah.
really is. But
when do you put
use
your
the
lettuce in? That kind of thing.
You put it in the ground.
I put mine in a Ziploc bag.
Put it in the ground
I see.
or the fridge.
Yeah, yeah.
Just kind of like in this area, since I'm, you asked a question if we were anybody from here. I was born and raised here. If I stand on top of the roof, I could see the old hospital.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's not there anymore.
Well, half of it's still there. But
Just a public health
they
site,
used to say the Grayback Mountains over there out of the Murphy, when there was snow on the Grayback, don't plant your garden. And if it was bare, then that's when you plant. Usually on Mother's Day is when you plant gardens.
Yeah, I had a guy told me, plant your corn as soon as the leaves on the oak trees are as big as a mouse ear.
Oh, okay. Or another one for Mount McLaughlin over there, or Pitt, whatever you want to call it.
When the ferry comes out?
Yeah, the walking eagle. That's what the Native Americans would look for, is the walking eagle.
Is that before or after the peyote march?
That was after the peyote.
Yeah, they still have the, right now you can see her legs, the fairy.
Yeah.
That could be the eagle for all I know.
I call her the walking eagle. But fairy, I like fairy too.
Yeah. I heard that, I don't know, 30 years ago, and I went, oh.
It made sense. Yeah.
So I drive over the hill and I can see the legs coming down.
Yeah, and the wings coming out the top.
Yeah, but right now the wings are covered with snow.
Oh, then it's not time to plant then.
Not yet. No.
Good thing, because I was about to throw some seeds in the ground and just put the rototiller back in the bin.
My rhododendrons have started to pop.
Wow.
And I noticed that this morning. I went, oh, son of a bitch. I've got 4 rhododendron plants off the deck. Rhodies. And all of them, 3 of the 4 have at least one blossom on
one bush coming up.
And then the rest of them are getting ready to.
Yeah.
So, okay, how come there's a fucking H in the word rhododendron?
Because it's
Greek. Ask Bob that. English
Rhodo means blood.
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, it's kind of like Colonel too. Where's the R?
It's a K. Kernel.
Or chicken.
No.
Oh, speaking of chicken, go ahead.
Rhodo is Greek for blood.
You went and got.
I went and got crispy chicken, gas station crispy chicken, and you know what? It was good, but not. You know what? Who's got the best chicken? I think Albertsons on Mondays. The cheap chicken Monday.
Cheap chicken Monday.
I've heard Popeyes is pretty good. I've never.
Well, they don't have Popeyes
that's kind
here.
of like the crispy
I know.
chicken.
I
Is
saw one
Popeyes.
down. I saw one down in is it Phoenix or Ashland or something.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Popeye's chicken. It's famous in certain groups of people. But
I've never.
I stopped by the drive-thru and got.
He's
chicken.
talking about the Negroes.
I stopped by the.
Thank you.
I drove through one time with my son.
the
We got a chicken sandwich, and it's way better than Chick-fil-A.
Oh, anything.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
I'm not a big Chick-fil-A fan anyway, but
Try get one on Sunday.
But I'm not a big fried chicken sandwich kind of guy. I mean, make my own, but it was really good sandwich. It does have a bunch of crap in it, but it's worth it.
Well, then
Popeyes sandwich, go get it.
The crap is what makes it taste good.
Yeah.
Because the chicken's just fucking chicken.
All right, Bob's got. He's got that
Got
look
some
in his eye.
stats, got
He
some
wants
stats.
to prove me wrong.
No, well, you may be partially right.
Partially. Good for you.
Baby steps.
Congrats.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Yeah.
Hey, this is a lengthy one. Hang on. Weather forecasts are made by collecting data about the current state of the atmosphere and using an understanding of atmospheric process to predict how the atmosphere will evolve.
So 10 guys.
The chaotic nature of the atmosphere, along with complete understanding of atmospheric process, is what makes forecasting difficult. Before forecasts can be made, a meteorologist must first understand what the current weather conditions are and what is producing them. This is done by examining large quantities of observation data, including surface observation, satellite imagery, radar data, radiosonde, data, upper air data, wind profilers, aircraft observations, river gauges.
I feel like
there's a lot into this.
I feel like
That's those 10
simply
guys.
looking outside.
Simply looking outside.
Yeah.
okay. So my thing is, that just defines our government workforce. There, they created a new position for every one of their cousins, and just like you're the air data guy, you're the fucking all those 27 positions.
Well, they got to have a pilot or somebody in a plane to sing.
No, just
too.
they fucking Benjamin Franklin it.
Oh, with a key.
No, just a kite.
Oh,
The key was for electricity.
yeah.
Just a wet sock
A wet sock.
From your hotel room.
from your hotel room. Yeah,
Keep the
Yeah.
Once again, curtains.
yeah,
Dicky.
yeah. So anyway, hey, we're at almost the 2 hour mark.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
So
Oh, yeah. And I got to go get wood.
of
Yes,
course,
you
don't
gotta
we
get
all?
I gotta go check on the construction project.
Yeah. We got
So
Bob's got probably something to
things to
do.
do.
Bob does Bob things.
Yeah, it's an important job.
Yeah. What do you got on your schedule today?
Not much.
Okay. Ruck, I don't know what you do anymore. You used to pedal wrenches and ratchets and screwdrivers. You just enjoying life right
Snap-on?
now?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Snap on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
I met a guy, he got a crescent wrench in 1932, and he's just about done paying it off.
Yeah, he'll have a couple more months.
yeah,
Yeah, next year.
but it's still working for him.
But he'll
so.
trade it in when it's paid off so he can get another one.
Get another one. This thing broke.
He's doing it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, use the shit out of it.
Yeah, so you're no longer doing a Snap-on. You're just kind of...
Just running a business is actually easier than what my girls got me doing at home. So.
Okay.
Yeah, just
But you-
retired, and 16 or 17 honeydews at any given time.
Oh, yeah, you
Okay.
get rid of 2 of them, and you got 8 more to get onto it.
Yeah.
Well, they keep
I got
you
rid of
young
my
and busy
honeydew
then.
list. Now I got a brain freeze. I go, okay, today I got to do laundry.
Yeah.
I did that this morning, actually.
You did laundry this morning?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wash, dry, and
Fold?
hung up, but I haven't folded anything yet.
Oh, you should fold.
I did laundry too. I have to go pick it up.
No, perfect. Even better.
Yeah. Actually, there's a great... the old Vogue Cleaners was bought out by Papa T's
Really?
son. Yeah. Or Ruth and Papa T. They're...
Baby T.
Baby T.
Baby T.
Scott. He's also a landscaper here in town, but...
Is he not? Is he not the food truck one?
No. That's Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but they have the old Vogue Cleaner right next to, was that the Astro? Yeah, the Astro
That's
station.
like what's his name sold out?
Yeah.
Who owned it before? Because
What?
It's only dry cleaning.
I think they do wash and fold and stuff there.
I don't know. I don't think
They got a commercial side of it, so they got so Vogue owned that one and the one out there next to the Vine.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but that's where they do their commercial stuff. They might do wash and fold there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My brother owns 3 laundromats.
Right, laundromats. Yeah.
Yeah. So and they all have wash and folds.
Yeah, so that's where you drop them off at with the crackheads in town.
No.
You could drop them off here.
Well, no, that one's shut down.
so he built a brand new one over on
Over by
HJ
People's
Street
Bank
or
or
whatever
something.
by People's Bank. Yeah.
That wasn't your brother that did that, right?
No,
No,
he
that's
has
Phil
D,
Cope.
he has D Street. He has one on D Street.
Oh, right across
behind
from Staples. Yeah.
And then he has one on G Street across from the market over there. On G
Oh,
Street.
right.
And then he has one on Redwood Avenue in that Redwood complex over there.
Oh,
Next to the
yeah.
convenience store. He has those 3 there, and then one in Ashland.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Washington.
So he gets a lot of quarters.
Sounds like he's moving on up
To the east side.
to the east side,
Oh,
the
card
deluxe
now?
department.
Everything's like the automated. A lot of them are automated.
So it's like buying parking ticket in San Francisco, or
Yeah,
buying
they
parking
still do-
space.
Some of them still do quarters. A lot of them have the coin ops and
EBT slot.
DVT slot, yeah. DVT slot, yeah.
Yeah, you can buy your Obama phone there too,
Yeah.
and your cases of water, so you can dump them out into the washing machine and get the dime for the plastic bottle.
So, yeah.
Just
so
helping the water situation out.
It is. It's putting it back in the water table.
They are there
Yeah.
because we're not making any more.
No, we're not.
All right.
So, anyways,
and we got golf tonight.
got
so
golf
that's what we
tonight,
got going on
5:30
today.
tee off.
Yep.
We'll be on the
And
back. We'll be on the back.
Sure you're
Andy's
there.
going to join us. Thank you for doing that, Andy.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
you on his team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm playing with you.
Yeah.
No,
me, you,
well-
you'll ride with me. Him and Rod will ride together.
I usually ride with
Robert
with Michael.
Carson is our 4th, and he's in Mexico right now. So,
Yeah. So
Bringing back some bottles.
I
yeah.
have to dust off the clubs. I haven't picked them up in over a year.
well, you're still going to shoot
You're still
pars.
better
so,
than us, so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is your so is your golf cart still out there? Or is it get impounded?
You assume it's there?
No, it's Trav's cart.
Oh, okay.
And I'm supposed to buy it from him, and I get the spot, and he bought 2 other carts since then, or at least 1 other cart. So I don't know and then he rides with Jesse, I think.
Right,
so
right.
I have to see if it's available.
Okay. Yeah. Well, my cart's down. Your cart's still working.
My cart's there.
If not, if we got carts, we got carts. If not, we grab one from the clubhouse.
Yeah, there's carts available.
Yeah.
Won't be an issue.
There's not a problem.
So.
All right, folks.
Okay.
So, hey, thank you, Ruck, for showing up. And Andy for showing up. And
Andy and Ruck.
the usual, we'll do it again.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
No, wrong one.
Yeah.
No.
Bam. Have a good one.